You know what it is, the FIFA 4 podcast, the Podstradamus.
Early in the morning.
Hecadomics, yeah, early morning.
Fresh off the wake up.
It's 10:30
brush your teeth, yeah.
Nah, I just got up.
I was up at 8 and I was gonna text. I was like, these niggas. Nah.
Oh, no.
So I was like, nah.
I was glad you ain't text me.
I was at 8:30.
And I woke up at 10:03.
I knew it. I was like, them niggas ain't gonna come up here at 8. That shit early as hell. You know what it is? The Podstradamuses are back.
Yo.
Pod of the year. Pod of the decade. Podfathers.
I've never seen that.
Poderationals.
I haven't either. Not 1, 2, or 3.
I watched the first one, I think. I watched them all. Yeah, the first one was pretty good. Welcome to the 4 for 4 podcast. We back. We bike with the album of the year edition. Boom, boom.
Let's get it.
Go ahead. Imari.
Derrick.
Got my guys, Derrick, Alan, we gotta introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Hop right into it. So, what y'all want to start with? Oh, we're gonna explain. I did a list of 10 each and a couple honorable mentions. I got a list for just rap. I got a list for everything, including rap, but you know, other genres outside of rap. How long was y'all list?
I had 12 albums on there.
You did that one?
I had 12 total albums. Yeah, some were rap, some were not rap.
So you didn't do just a rap list? You did?
Nah, I just did.
I got 10, and you know what mine 10.
Yeah, we know. Honestly, so who want to start their list?
Go ahead and start.
You want me to start? I guess I'll start with. Go ahead. I'll do just rap and then I'll read my other list since you got everything and he only got one.
Okay.
So my just rap list. Honorable mentions. Shout out to Saba. That was Few Good Things. That was an honorable mention to me. Let me just make sure that's called. Yeah, Few Good Things. Earl Sweatshirt Sick was an honorable mention. Learn to Swim by Red Evil or Red Evil, whatever bro name is.
Red Bell,
yeah, that was an honorable mention. And More Black Superheroes by Westside Boogie. Those are my honorable mentions. Really, really close to making it. 2000s by Joey Badass also.
I think I like that album.
I love that album. But honestly, doing this list, it was the year for rap. R&B wasn't really it was good, but it wasn't extreme. It wasn't pushing it to where it was like, it's hella R&B album that album here.
But anyway, y'all dropping next week, bro.
Anyway, shout out to Don. But for my rap list, 10 new edition, Metro's last album, Superheroes and Villains, whatever it's called.
We're supposed to do it in order. I thought you said no order.
I didn't do it in order.
I did mine in order, yeah.
We need to talk about it.
9, I got Denzel Curry, Don't Your Eyes See My Future. 8, I have Future's album. I forgot what it's called, but Future's album.
I Never Liked You.
Yeah, I Never Liked You. Great name, by the way. That's like the top 1 name. 7, interestingly enough, I could flip these 6, 7, and 8. I could flip those back and forth. 7, I got Drake and 21 album. Her Lost. 6, I got Young Gunna Wanna. DS4. 5, this one
at what?
6.
Oh wow.
5 is where we get to the elite shit.
Nigga, that
Niggas
elite.
damn near.
Yeah.
I hate to say, maybe classics one day. 5, I got Pusha T's album. It's almost dry. 4, I got Vince Staples. Ramona Park Broke My Heart. Is that what it is, or is it the other one? Let me type it in. Vince Staples. Yeah, Ramona Park Broke My Heart. Shout out to Vince. He might have Song of the Year with what's the shit called when Sparks Fly. 3, I got The Never Story or Forever Story, whichever one it is. JID. 2, interesting enough, new edition. Smino's album Love for Rent. That's that one. That's that.
That's your album for real? You listen to it?
I listened to it once. I don't know if it moved me.
I listened a billion fucking times. Smino's album is definitely tough, especially with that one song. I love Old Ass Kendrick, but it's one song on there. Smino.
90 proof.
Here you go. See, I don't even know how to be saying the names on this. Moda Minute. Some shit with Lucky Day.
Moda Minute.
Hard. And then, of course, number 1, Mr. Morale in the big.
I knew you were going to put him at first.
I wasn't at first. It was probably going to be Smino, but.
Explain.
Explain what?
Explain some of your rankings.
Explain Gunna.
This was not.
Just explain in general.
Okay. This was a great year for niggas who actually rap. No diss to trap rappers, but they did really good this year too, as you can see. So for the first five, I feel like those are some potential classic or timeless albums. Contentions. Gunna, Drake, and 21 Future. I feel like all those are like right there, and then you can flip either one. And Metro, low key too. He might be like a notch under maybe, but then Denzel, he's more one of them niggas who actually rap also, but his is just as good as theirs. So it's kind of, for me, my list was like 5, and then there was a gap, and then there was the other 5. That's kind of how
You
it
don't think
was.
there are any potential classic trap albums to drop this year?
Who?
You don't think there's any potential classic trap albums to drop this year?
Nah,
because every
not
trap album.
I mean, DS4 is a trap album, man.
Yeah, but
That's the only one like that come close to me.
yeah. I don't
Okay, so where's some potential? Where's some? Well, in the last like 5 years or so, where's some damn near classic
Trap albums? I would
Um,
have to look.
yeah, I don't. It's not really.
Let's discuss on
Yeah,
how they
uh,
compare to.
Well, I mean,
This is
Hendrix is not a
I was
trap
about
album.
to say,
so-
but they count Future as a trap artist. And
But
that's
yeah,
not-
just because you make an album, just because you're a trap artist and you make a certain album, I don't mean it's trap. Hendrix isn't a trap album to me. That would be the closest
So what would
off
be a
the
trap
top of my
album?
head.
I mean,
Maybe trap
Savage
music.
Mode 2, maybe.
Oh yeah, Savage.
Maybe that's
Savage
Savage
Mode
Mode
2.
definitively better than all the trap albums that dropped this year.
Yes,
Yeah.
quite easily, honestly.
Go back and listen today.
Let me see.
While you doing some homework or something.
I'm trying to think of trap albums that dropped in like the
I
past
like the
5
album. I'm not
years.
trying to diss or nothing.
No,
I like
it
the
is.
album.
Let's see. I can't search trap.
You got
on
so
album
much
music
fun.
and pop up. I don't think that's a classic. That was good though.
Shit was fire.
That shit was great.
Yeah, that shit was good. Classic on that push.
I'm about to say, man, are we getting trap tax,
Not a
bro?
lot,
There's not a
bro.
lot of classic trap albums.
Nah, most of them niggas drop too much anyway.
Yeah, honestly, most trap artists aren't capable of giving classic music because what we talked about. So what we talked about last time, we were saying an album that like stands the test or is good. It makes it elite. It has to have one standout scenario, like the beat or lyrical substance. For a classic album or a timeless album, you have to have multiple of those things. Most trap artists don't have one. They don't have the lyrical content to stand out most of the time.
Okay.
They most of the time do have the beats, but if you only have one of those, you're not gonna stand. That's why I said DS4 this year will be the closest because the lyrical content stood out, but it didn't stand out to where it was just mild, special, great. It was stood out like, oh shit, he rapping on this. Like, oh shit, he rapping real shit on some of this, not the whole album. And then of course the beat stood out, just not as much as one of the only people I can see capable of doing that lyrically in a trap sense. Travis Scott.
Maybe Herbo.
Herbo, he drill. He not trap.
I said that.
Maybe Thug. Maybe
You don't think he has any classic trap albums?
Who?
You know, Thug.
You said last.
Barter 6
Yeah.
is on the edge for me.
Okay.
And what you call it? What's that shit when he in the dress?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey hard as fuck.
I think Barter 6 is really on the edge for me. But yeah, I think Thug, maybe Future. Well, we'll find out with this Metro album because this will be the one if he is able to do it in a trap sense. Because I think, well, no, he's able to do it because he did it with DS2. But I think he's best making classic, timeless music, doing like Hendrix, doing an R&B centric album or something. You feel me? I don't know. There's not many other trap artists I could trust to do that. You feel me? But yeah, that's my explanation. Y'all want to start with everybody list now? Go ahead and start with yours, Derrick, since I did the rap list. And this is the overall list now.
Yeah. Gunna, obviously. No order.
Oh, okay.
Clarifying. Gunna, Tory Lanez, Sorry for What, Metro, obviously. Kendrick.
I get slayed.
What?
For saying Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh, Nah.
I didn't.
That shit was good.
I didn't like that one.
Nah,
I like that.
A few songs on it though were really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a few songs.
I liked it. Babyface Ray album.
The last one that you dropped?
No, the one that
Oh,
dropped.
okay, Face.
Face.
That
Yeah.
was gonna be honorable.
The Weeknd's album. You want me to talk about like all albums on here that I have on here?
Yeah.
The Weeknd's album. It's got some really. I'm pro Weeknd being pop. Now I explained last time that
She wasn't listening when you.
I wasn't listening back in like 2013 or whatever like that. Like, you
I
know,
don't care. I like all weekend for real.
yeah, I wasn't listening though. Like, I wasn't outside like that. You know,
I'm dead.
He jumped off the porch.
I wasn't on the porch with the Weeknd yet, bro. But it was good. Obviously, Her Loss. Non-rap albums. Honestly, Nevermind is a good album. Let's start there. It's a good dance album.
Beyonce
album.
album.
Good album.
I was about to say
Album of the year.
the older.
I mean, how many albums? Like, we all gonna talk about most of these same albums.
The older folks.
Beyonce album.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Beyonce album.
Renaissance.
Yeah, that was a great album.
I ain't really give it a listen besides Break My Soul. Now that's some shit.
I'm dead.
But did you listen to Break My Soul on the album since? Because it sounded way better on the album.
Way
I
better.
don't know. I listened to it in the song and I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, it's a
It's
different
like
mix.
dance music.
It's
right?
a different mix and different.
Just like Drake shit. I can't say nothing for Drake because I skipped every song 20 seconds into the song. I was like, nah. Bro.
Yeah, we know.
He told you it was a dance album before it dropped.
See, I wasn't
You
wasn't aware of that. Nor was I aware he was even about to drop that. So I was
cool with it. And Chris Brown album. Yeah, I like Chris Brown album a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Some of my favorites of the year.
okay. Yeah, those are good. Well, I got Benny. Got
10 Talk 4.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
I love 10 Talk.
Simba, The Last Man or is it The Last Man Standing or is it
It's some. I did like Simba album though.
Nah, Simba album fire, man.
I heard
Results Take Time with DJ Drama.
Yeah.
Anything
It's,
DJ Drama the past
the
2
girl.
years has been ridiculous.
Really
Yeah,
good.
it's been ridiculous.
Longer than that. I said longer than that. He's a great.
But he just
recently
he just restarted it for real.
I think I want to say what the Dreamville thing. That was his first like comeback album.
Nah, it was Tyler though.
On Tyler's.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he been
Very
doing his thing. Yeah. Then obviously Drake album for me would be up there.
Which one he dropped? Like
Her Lot only.
oh, okay.
Well, Certified Lover
He
Boy
don't like
yeah.
I forgot he don't like the dance album.
I like Jimmy Cook stuff.
Because it's not.
Pusha T's. I did like Pusha T album.
I did listen to that.
Yeah, I did like. I hate Kendrick, but hey.
Niggas
Did I not say Kendrick? If I didn't say him,
You did.
He was on the list.
But he makes good music. He does.
You think it's better than J. Cole?
No.
Of course he don't.
Explain.
We'll be here for another 2 hours.
Go ahead.
We explaining why he better. But Jid is to me that's my album of the year.
And that's your whole list?
Nah, you got Gunna.
I thought you seemed it like you was done.
Nah, you got Gunna too. I like Gunna album a lot. I think that's like for me that'd be one too. Now some of the albums that y'all had, like I didn't listen to Earl Sweatshirts. I ain't listen to
You said Earl Sweatshirt?
He was my honorable. He was in the honorable.
Okay.
I didn't listen to what you call it, Sminos. Oh, and Nas, King's Disease 3. Yeah,
I didn't listen to that.
That shit dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
I listened to his last album.
I like King's Disease 3.
Yeah,
It was.
for an old nigga, that nigga is.
I guess I didn't live with
Yeah,
it. Never make
No, that nigga old, bro. He been making music since the 90s.
Yeah, not as old.
Then I Never Liked You, obviously, but like some of those is.
I Never Liked You. I think it's a good album. I don't know if it moved me as much as everybody else though. I listen to it pretty often.
I just listened to it last night, so that's all.
Nah,
put it.
It's great. It's a great album. I just don't know.
It's
if
put
it
together
moves.
real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
But when you talking about album of the year, you ain't only saying an album that moves you. You're looking at everything with the album.
I mean, it gotta
Production
move me.
wise and stuff, he still beat
you got a
most
point.
most albums.
It gotta move me.
Nah, it do gotta move you too, but
Like I like it. I like it a lot. I listen to it a lot.
So what is stopping it from moving you, in your opinion?
I don't know.
Mind you, it didn't move me that immensely either.
Okay, but you want me to explain.
I just
Let me
don't
go back
like
to the
Future
track
too
list.
much, personally.
You don't like Future too much?
Not too much. Like, he cool, but
Some of these songs, it's a long album. For
the
one.
track list is
Some of
pretty
these
good
songs
though.
are like, like
Ooh. That's a take.
Yeah. Some of these songs are
He not
For a
lying.
Nut, Keep It Burning.
For real? For a nut?
For a nut.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
banger,
yeah,
though.
sure.
Yeah,
Keep It
now,
Burning.
I don't agree no more.
Keep It Burning is one with Kanye. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't agree no
We
more.
just want to get
bro.
high. I'm not really moved.
We
I'm
want
on
to get high. Come on, bro.
You like every song now?
I like a lot of the songs.
Only ones I really don't like for real, I think Voodoo with Kodak and I'm on one with Drake. Those could have been left off.
I'm on one now.
I'm on hoes like on one.
Yeah, that shit.
I like
that,
that,
bro.
That shit
It's
is
just a
trash.
little long to me. I think
That song is trash.
It's just a little long.
I don't know, because I mostly put it on there because I think from 1 through 10, he didn't miss once.
Yeah,
and it was all above 8 songs. Like
With Ghost is fine. Well,
8,
I like the way
eight
things
and
going.
up. Them things was hard to me, bruh. Like he went from puffing on Zooties. No. Okay, see. He went from 4 Nut, puffing on Zooties, Ghost Facts, Wait for You to Love You Better.
Yeah, that's
Misogyny.
and then Chicken.
That is
It's no talk about
crazy.
Chicken.
Yeah.
The Chicken's hard too.
That's
Five
a
to 10.
crazy
Yeah,
run.
that's
Really where.
That's a crazy run.
Five.
And the intro is hard. This is one of the best intros this year.
Nah, that is. I ain't gonna lie, no, that's the best.
That's what I'm
intro
saying.
of
This
all year.
that album was really good.
It is, but
It's just that last
it's
5,
22 songs,
11 to
16
16.
deluxe is OD.
No, you're looking at the deluxe.
I am.
The original was 16.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, the original was 16.
Oh, well then. Nah, the original was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You like more than Gun album?
No.
Okay.
But from 11 to 16, that's where he lost it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they're still good songs, but
I
they're
like
not
it.
8 and up. Like, I think everything from 1 to 10 is either an 8 or 8.5 and up.
So,
He
I'm
was
overall
going
what
crazy.
you out of 10.
That's an 8.5.
Yeah, I was about to say 8.2, 8.3.
Yeah, let me,
8.5.
like, if you want to compare it to past Future albums,
But see, that's
This
not
one of
fair,
the
man.
best.
This is-
Yeah, I mean, this one of the best
I mean,
feature
you
albums in
know.
a long ass time.
you don't like High Off Life?
High Off Life was good, but
Yeah,
it's
it was
not this.
cool.
That's what I'm saying. His last,
Nah.
that's R&B, so I didn't really count that as. I mean, I should say his last. This one of his best trap albums in a long time. I should say
And
that.
he ain't rap trap since like
'Cause-
probably what 18.
No. He did. High Off Life was trap. So High Off Trap, Baby Pluto, what is it? The Wizard. The Wizard was pretty good. The one with Juice WRLD, Beast Mode 2, Super Slimy. That's what I'm saying. Like,
This one of his best.
this is one of his best since
this one of his
2017.
better ones.
So this one was pretty good, man. Y'all don't drop? Did you finish your list?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll start with mine then.
What list? Oh, the 10
Overall,
non-rap
yeah.
ones?
So honorable mention, I had Beyonce in my honorable mention.
Yes.
Futures in my honorable mention. Of course, everybody that was also Metros is in my honorable mention. Denzel Curry's. But they start off Drake and 21. I already said that. Gunna said that. Let me find out what this name of this album is. 070. I don't know if I'm saying it right. 070 Shake, whatever her name is. You Can't Kill Me. Fire. Fire alternative album. Fire. That's at 8. 7 I had. Why is it going on here twice? I don't think I'm going to put that. 7 I had. What's this girl? Ombre's album. 3,000 Degrees. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
By Ombre. That's a really good R&B album. Yeah. So I had that at. So you can flip that in 706. That's at 7 or 8. One of those. Catch Me If You Can by what's this nigga name? Al-K. Catch Me. I don't know.
Be listening to everything.
That's what I said. Y'all not gonna have the same stuff as me. Adukenle Gold. Adukenle Gold. They say pop, but really it's I don't know if this is. It's kind of African music, I guess you could say. But One Woman with Ty Dolla $ign. Whew. Fire. Mercy. Fire. Huh? Burna Boy album was good. It just I didn't sit with it long enough for it to make my list. High with DeVito. Fire. Sinner with Lucky Day. Fire. Yeah, this whole album. Sorry if you're not African or wherever you're from. My bad. I think he's Nigerian though. Really good album though. Really, really good album. Really good international album. Probably the best international album I heard this year. Then 5, Vince Staples, Ramona Heart Broke My Heart. Can't talk about that album enough. Shout out to A, Free the Homies. and When Sparks Fly. Those really moved me. And Magic. Jids, is it the Forever Story? I'm pretty sure it's the Forever Story.
Mm-hmm.
Sister and Them, probably the best song on there. I love that album. 3, Smino, Love for Rent. 2, I have The Weeknd with, what's the shit called? Dawn FM. Man.
That shit great.
Dawn FM.
That shit
Since
great.
that, I think that came out
Earlier in the year.
It did, but I think it came out like that first Friday of the year. Yeah, January 7th. The first Friday of the year, we got Gunna in The Weeknd in the same. And man, that Weeknd album moved me immediately.
That nigga's nice, man.
It has moved me ever since. Here we go with Tyler, the Creator.
What you call it, shit like that? The Weeknd?
Hmm?
That was the only reason I didn't listen to The Weeknd shit like that. Because of Gunna.
Because of Gunna. Man, Out of Time. Here we go with again with Tyler, Creator. I heard you were married with Wayne. Less Than Zero. Starry Eyes, bro. Every Angel is terrifying. Don't even get me started on Don't Break My Heart. This album was.
And that boy
Tyler, the Creator, always made good music, though.
This album was special.
He weird, man.
This album was really special. How do I Make You Love Me? I could go through every freaking Sacrifice. I can go through every song on this Weeknd album. It's hard. Every song, bruh. Take My Breath was the single. Like, come on, man. And then one, Mr. Morale, Savior. It's hard. Count Me Out, probably still my favorite song this year. Period. Maybe When Sparks Fly by Vince. Rich Spirit, Father Time. Yeah, that album was really
Rich
good.
Spirit is.
I could flip The Weeknd and Kendrick every other day. Shmino Loki's about to get his name and then flipping it with those 3. But yeah, those albums was really good. Really light year for R&B. Really light year for R&B. I only had.
I don't think it was too much R&B that dropped, though.
No, it definitely was.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's more like.
Or not notable.
Yeah, it wasn't big artists, but it was a lot. I only had.
Arlene's dropped this year?
Yes.
Arlene's dropped this year?
She did.
But her
No,
shit was
no,
kind of.
No,
I listened, but
It was good, but
it wasn't top
It
10
wasn't, yeah.
album of the year. But it was
I don't
like,
even think it. Yeah, no, it would make a top 10 R&B list, I guess, but yeah, it didn't move me immensely.
Forgot DJ Khaled dropped.
Honestly, I didn't listen to that album.
I did. So.
Listen to them scream, we the best!
Yeah, I'm good.
On every
Yeah.
song. I forgot about
SZA didn't drop yet, but
D-Day.
I'm sure that's going to be in the top. What?
D-Day, Dreamville album? That shit actually fire. That shit, it's okay, bro.
That album not that good.
It's good, man. It's good.
It's okay.
It's good.
But that
It'll be an honorable mention for me. Only because I listened to it off the strength of his Dreamville.
I'm trying to think what other album that was really good that I didn't get to mention. Shout out to Roddy Ricch for beating the Wash allegations.
Yeah, I need the whole album.
That was the whole album.
A great one. I want, please excuse me from
Not
being
big.
What else? Who else?
Most rap.
Somebody recently just dropped the album that was pretty good. I can't think. It was a rap album. I can't
I
remember the
think
name.
most rappers have already peaked with some of their albums.
Babyface just dropped again.
You don't think so?
It was pretty good.
Huh?
I said you don't think so?
I said probably.
What?
Yeah, I said most of the mainstream like rappers, they've already peaked.
Especially rappers y'all listen to. They don't have
They
much
already-
substance to get past.
G Herbo dropped.
Oh, G Herbo album was really good.
Yeah.
Somebody just West Side Gun. Was it West Side Gun or
Yeah.
Conway the Machine?
Nah,
Either
they
or.
both dropped recently.
Yeah, those are really, really good.
It's a what's that called? West Side Gun album. I forgot
Hitler
what
Wears
it's called.
Hermes?
No, it's
Oh,
like a one-letter word.
Oh, well, he changed it to 7. It's supposed to be, or 8. He changed it to 8. It's supposed to be Hitler Wears Hermes 8. But that's when Kanye started getting in trouble for saying he loved. So, like, the day before it dropped, he changed it to 8. But yeah, it's really Hitler
Only
Wears
built for
Hermes 8.
Infinity Links did movie all like that.
I was going to say Only Built for Infinity Links was really good. Not enough to make a top 10.
It was,
Or
some
either
songs were really good, and
really
then
good.
other songs were like, I'm not about to listen.
It was kind of like the Future album to me because it had a run where the first however many, I'm not looking at the track list, first however many was slap.
Like,
But then
first like 6.
the next couple, it was like, oh, okay, these are pretty good. It was kind of like that. But that was a really good album.
Once you got chocolate.
R.P. Takeoff.
I like chocolate. I like messy.
Nobody had Lil Baby's album on their list.
Duh.
Thought y'all came in here and said y'all loved it, bro.
No, I never said that. I said it's the same thing for every single song.
I told you that was my turn too.
I had to make sure I wasn't tripping, so I
It
went.
will be my turn too when you see the cover art.
I'm good. But I went into the album, right? Like maybe like 2 days ago. I went and clicked on the album. I went down each song. I just skipped to a random part in every song.
I'm dead.
Nigga, I could have caught the beat, the melody, and all.
I'm
In every song though.
I want Lil Baby to make a great album one day.
You say he beat?
A lot of rappers are already peaked.
I don't think. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I don't think Lil Baby
I'm
peaked
about
though.
to say it's only his second studio album.
I care. No, it's not. He got like 7. But I don't really care about
That's
that.
his mix,
But
man.
come on.
Is he making a better project than? Is he making a better project than Street Gossip, Drip Harder, and My Turn?
I think he could if he got
If he stops
a Metro Boomin produced album and he rapped about more substance, which I believe he could do because I think he's a really, really good rapper. I think that album could be better than any album he ever put together. The problem with the other artists that I think peak and haven't, are able to move past certain things, they don't have the lyrical ability to rap about something other than what they're rapping about. And if you've already rapped about that specific topic to your best, you're not going to pass that. Like,
what else does he got to rap about?
Lil Baby?
Yeah.
I mean, he can rap about.
He's a really good rapper.
He's a really good rapper. He can rap about
but
anything.
Most rappers rap with like, I'm rapping about stuff I went through or my life experiences.
I mean, he hasn't rapped about anything personal in his life. The only thing he ever raps about is, I had money before I rapped.
Money,
I was the biggest nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He hasn't rapped about anything personal. That's what everybody has rapped about. Money, hoes, drugs. He hasn't made anything personal to himself. Because if you watch a Lil Baby documentary,
personal to him.
Like, he rap about Jada a lot. He rap about his like relationship a lot.
yes,
And wanted more for his kids a lot.
yes, but it's a lie. I'm talking about
The whole
actually
song.
rapping about it. Like, nigga, if you watch the Lil Baby documentary, they was homeless for a minute because when they did the Olympics in Atlanta, they tore down his public housing that he stayed at, so they had to move. They forced all those black people out. They had to move. That's stuff you could rap about. He's not rapping about anything of substance. He hasn't rapped anything personal to him. You can say, oh yeah, that's his life. That nigga, that's everybody's life then. He hasn't said anything personal about him. I don't know nothing about his family. I don't know nothing outside of Jada. I don't know nothing outside of, I want to get money for my kids. I got a Benz, 4 pockets full, I want to get a hit. I haven't heard nothing personal about him, and I believe he could do it. I believe he can do it. I haven't heard him rap about why he do the stuff he do. Nothing like that. Nothing of the actual substance.
What do you think, Alan?
Like, look at G Herbo. G Herbo rap about the same thing.
That's too much, personally.
G Herbo rap about the same thing all the time too. He always rap about his homies dying, being in Chicago, but he raps about why it's happening, how it made him feel.
Yeah.
He's not just rapping, niggas died on the 8th. He used to, when he was fucking doing what's it called, Welcome to Fazoland and stuff. That's what he used to do. But even then, he rapped about how it made him feel. Now he's rapping about why stuff happened, survivor remorse, stuff like that. He's rapping about the effects from that. I did. It was really good. The B-side was really
His
good.
last 3 albums, period, you can tell how much he like grown as an artist.
Yeah, that's why he's rapping about the effects of those things, why they're happening, the cause.
Does he beat?
Yeah, he getting there.
I don't know. 'Cause
Like I said, these last 3 albums to me,
I don't think G Herbo has had a better album than. Let me see.
because you gotta think he got 25 too, which is hard, and PTSD.
I don't think G Herbo has had anything better than. Damn, what's this album called? Where's that?
Humble Beast.
Is it Humble Beast or is it a different one? I'm pretty sure it's a different one. Since is it Humble Beast?
It gotta be.
Either Humble Beast or PTSD.
PTSD is hard.
It might be PTSD.
But those.
But yeah, he
had
hasn't had. No, his last 3, he had like 5 since then.
PTSD 25.
Survivor remorse.
I don't count that one.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, either Humble. I don't think he's had any better than Humble Beast or PTSD. Those flip off of me. But I think he could also get, because I think what's lacking from his last 2 albums more is production compared to. I'm not saying his production bad, but compared to not even top art, compared to Humble Beast
I don't know where it cut off at. So the difference between G Herbo's last two albums compared to PTSD and Humble Beast, which I think those are better. The production on those, on Humble Beast especially, is a lot better than that. PTSD, the production and lyrical content matched up a lot more, so that's why I think that one's a little bit better. That one is a little bit better. I don't know if I said that right. I'm not even speaking English. I'm pie, nigga. Niggas calling me and shit. But when you listen to a song like Flashbacks with Jeremiah, where he sampled the what's the Kanye song? He sampled Flashing Lights. If he can get more production like that, because I think that was one of the best songs this year. I think I said it in the last episode. I think I said Flashbacks with Jeremiah. I think I said it in the last pod when we were talking about songs of the year and verses of the year. I said Flashbacks. But yeah, if he can get more production like that consistently and continue to rap about the substance he raps about, he could beat PTSD and Humble Beast. But a lot of artists don't have the budgets and they don't have the label support to actually get those productions consistently for a full album.
He
especially.
What label he with?
I
thought
think
he was independent.
No, he's with. I think it's RCA. He's an RCA. Interscope.
Where does Lucky album rank?
No, he's under Republic and UNG.
I said, where's Lucky album ranking on this?
Lucky album is really good though, but not in the top 10. Sadly. But yeah, I think if G Herbo got that, and a lot of artists, if they would just get better production or change the production style that they use, Lil Baby.
Where did King Bam?
Yeah. I mean, I think the best artists, every time they drop, it's a different sound. You look at Kendrick, it's a different sound every time he drops. Cardi, the reason that I don't think he's some amazing lyricist, or some amazing generational talent, but the reason that he's so relevant, even after disappearing for 3 years, 2 years, however many at a time, each time he drops, his album sound completely different. And he's in a trap space. Travis Scott, each time he drops, it sounds completely different. Kanye West, each time he drops, it's a whole different genre. So that I think the best artists do that, especially if you're gonna be one of those people that disappear. That's probably Roddy Ricch. He disappeared for 3 years and came back with a less expensive, because I can hear it, it's not expensive as Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Whatever that last album, not the one he just dropped, but the one that everybody
before
that sucked, Live Like Fast. He came back with a less expensive, less grand Please Forgive Me for Being Antisocial. And it's like, okay, we already heard you do this, and we heard you do it at a much higher rate, much higher clip. So this isn't good. If he was going to go take that 3-year hiatus, he should have changed his sound completely. But then his last album, he kind of went back to the Feed the Streets sound, which is cool. But that's why it's probably not moving a lot of people. Because it's like, okay, we heard you do this also. Maybe not at a such higher clip, but we already heard this. A lot of
album.
Who?
7220.
That was straight. I was stuck on it when it first dropped, though.
No, it was good, though. I like Derrick.
You like
cool.
You like Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 more than that?
I like all of it.
Actually, I think that might be
Just
Derrick's best album
2 was
in
amazing.
a long time, though.
It was amazing.
Let me see, because I think I like the 720.
And the voice.
Better.
The voice was amazing, too.
The
voice might, huh?
You like the Voice of the Heroes?
I mean, that shit cool, but like, I don't really do collab albums too much.
Really?
It gotta be a good collab.
Yeah, like, you gotta be like Drake and Future.
That's like a legendary collab.
Exactly. And if
you said Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 is his best album.
Probably the voice.
No, I think his last album was probably his best album out of all of those. No cap. The Derrick album, he doesn't really make good albums, so it's cool. I'm dead. Yeah, what else on
His
music?
last 3 is really good. God damn,
Yeah.
Derrick. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was that good.
I say he picked up some steam.
Yeah.
He learning a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, I do think he's starting to develop, making albums better. That's why I think I like his last one more, because I think it's much more of a cohesive album, and it actually sounds like an album. A lot of these rappers make albums that are albums. They're just a whole bunch of singles, and it sounds like a
Throw them
playlist.
together.
Yeah, y'all don't know how to make albums for real. If y'all people who listen to them, y'all don't know what album is for real, because y'all be gassing them shit up. Just go listen to Spotify's hot playlist if you want to hear it.
So
most of these niggas
are you what albums are you looking forward to next year?
I'm looking forward to Scissors tonight. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be in my top 5 albums. I've heard a lot of leaks.
That shit come out tonight.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. Is it tonight?
Today's Wednesday.
Dang, today's Wednesday?
Yeah.
We usually record on Thursday or Friday, my bad. SZA tomorrow night. I've heard a lot of leaks. I've heard a lot of snippets. This album is gonna be better than
Who
Control.
else is supposed to be dropping like that's notable?
A Boogie dropping
A$AP
tomorrow.
Rocky.
I mean, not tomorrow, but
I think maybe J.
Thursday.
Cole. J. Cole dropping that shit?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be dropping.
Yeah, Travis Scott, A$AP Rocky, J. Cole.
I'm definitely looking towards
Said
it. He's supposed to. Yeah.
There ain't no.
Maybe.
Diddy's already dropping an R&B album.
Diddy's dropping this year.
Drake is dropping again.
Future and
Also.
Metro.
Oh, Future and Metro. I'm really excited
I'm
for that. When he
I'm
announced
waiting
that.
for that one because on the Metro album, every Future song was like.
Hard.
Now I will
Every
say though,
Thug song was hard. I need to thug you.
on Metro album didn't really, like you say, move you. It didn't really too. Besides certain songs, I think this album's good, but it's nothing crazy to me.
Shit. I think if I had maybe 3 more weeks or a month to live with it, I can see a world where I
think
say that's better than the Drake album.
Nah, bro. I think
Drake in 21
if you
album.
give it another month, I think it start to fizz out a little bit.
Shit. Nah, production like that don't fizz. Nah,
It worked.
Yeah, that's not that work.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Travis Scott one.
I like A$AP a little bit.
Uzi's supposed to drop.
A$AP can
Yes.
spit.
Uzi, I'm
we'll
kind of
see.
excited for that, I guess.
We'll see. I don't know what he's on. You never know what that nigga's on.
That's how I feel about Jermaine. No, I'll never hang my hat on him.
No, I'm
Baby
saying,
King,
like,
I
I
think he's
don't know
supposed to drop
what
it
this
in.
is about. Like, I don't know what this album's supposed to be about. So,
I don't even know if he's gonna drop.
I think Baby
He's dropping.
King's supposed to drop again sometime next year. He already said he's working on the album.
Yeah.
I can't think of nobody else.
A lot of people dropped this year though. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of
Everybody was looking for COVID to be over, so
there
they
was
could
a lot of
tour.
music this year.
So,
yeah.
any tours y'all going to? No.
Any tour? Nah, I'm going to Ari Lennox when she go to Charlotte.
Oh,
Album didn't move me enough to go to her.
I got a girl, man.
but that's
She
wrong.
wanna go. I'm gonna go.
I'm good. Whenever SZA go on tour, I'm hitting that.
Yeah, it's true.
This year.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'll be at
tour.
Jid front row.
I'm not going to Future's. Future's not really good live, so I'm not gonna waste my money.
I've never seen him live. You seen him live before?
Yeah, he's not good live. Maybe if you bring a really good guest though, I'll go.
Is Kendrick on tour? Or did he
Kendrick already went on tour.
I've seen him live before, right?
Who?
Kendrick.
I seen him live literally this year twice.
Oh, shit.
Who else dropped? Who else on tour? I don't think nobody else on tour. I think
All the tours coming up. I was really mad that Gunna didn't go on tour. Oh,
he got arrested.
I know.
I'm about to say what he's supposed to do.
Like,
What he's supposed to do, man. I think he got locked up in February.
He got locked up
Either
probably
February or
like a month
March.
after the
Yeah, right after his album
after the
dropped.
album.
So
yeah,
it's probably February.
please just let him out.
is he getting out anytime soon?
I hope so.
Gunna, I
They
feel
said
like
they ain't really
their
got
trial's
no-
supposed to be coming up though.
They said with Gunna, they ain't really got no hard evidence that's gonna make him have to sit there.
He really didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He's just affiliated with them.
They
were
caught
like,
him
you
in
know
a
what?
music video with YSL.
Yeah, that's all I'm
You're
saying.
going to.
He's just affiliated with them, so I don't think Gunna will go to jail
And Thug?
for anything.
Nah.
Thug,
Thug
I don't
did his
know.
crime.
It don't sound like they have much of a case.
And then he
Because,
They had, what, 300?
When they say that, they never have that. When they say that, they're just
they
using
said
that
he
to
had
scare
like
the
80
people.
something charges. But
No, he talking about. They said they had like 300 witnesses or
They
some shit.
testified against
Yeah,
him.
they never have that. They just be trying to say that to scare the people who's on trial into talking. So it's like, yeah, we got all this, bruh.
And
You
then
might as
they,
well go ahead and give it up. It's basically
they
that.
appealed his biggest charge.
There has never been 300 people come testify in the courtroom. They would literally be doing court for 3 years. Cause you got to do the regular examination. You got to do cross examination. No, that would literally take 3
You
years
gotta
to do.
continuously. I don't care. If
And they said the phone records, which was like
That's
the
what-
real thing that they
that's
had.
real.
They said that they filed a motion that they can't use that in courts because it wasn't used legally. I don't know whatever
No,
happened
they
with that motion.
obtained it legally.
Illegally. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know if it was ever the motion was denied or approved or whatever. But
I think it takes a while. That just happened like probably.
yeah, and they haven't went back to court since they filed it. I don't think so. If they throw that out, then I don't
You
know
might
if they
get
have
some
much of a case against.
Thug was supposed to drop Slime season 4 too.
What's it called?
Yeah.
I know the one where he had like his face covered in blood. That
Man,
album.
That's what I was waiting on.
I was waiting.
Yeah, you're
on
not dropping that no time soon.
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't think you were dropping that soon. Even
Nah,
before.
yeah, because Thug's a liar. He likes to
Before he
lie.
got-
That shit wasn't dropping.
See, I'm not familiar with that.
He wasn't dropping that shit.
I didn't know he was a liar.
Yeah, Thug is a liar.
Like,
He doesn't drop music.
Because he said it was. He said it was supposed to come out this year.
Now he's not a Kanye liar to where he'll say he dropped an album and then the album just disappears and never happens. He's a liar like, yeah, I'm gonna drop this like real soon, and then it'd be like 7 months go past, and he's like, hey, you remember? He said that like
That shit must
it's about to be next year. Though. No, the album he dropped when he get out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be different.
Whether he guilty or not,
Something crazy.
whether he guilty or not, the album he dropped when he get out,
crazy on that.
man, that's gonna be a special album. Anything else for music? I think I'm good off of music. I don't think I got nothing else to say for real.
What's next?
Oh my God.
Is there anything that
Did y'all-
how much time? I can't see that.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Ow! 10 minutes.
Had sports in a couple days.
Did you talk about the Kanye thing again?
What Kanye thing?
The Chris Paul.
He said,
Oh,
That shit was funny.
that was funny.
That shit was funny.
Kanye funny, man.
And Kyrie getting, what's it called? Kyrie getting his shoes, his brand taken with his
Well,
Nike
he
shoes.
said they parted ways anyway.
Yeah, they had been. I think they was already parting
yeah.
ways.
He was already on
He
his
was-
last shoe. He was
he
on his
was,
last signature shoe.
But even before that, a couple months ago, when he first posted the thing, they said that they were not severing ties, but like indefinitely
Yeah, and you know it.
indefinitely suspending their
Relationship.
partnership, relationship. So at that point, they had already,
They
stopped
said
working
they
with
didn't
each other.
officially cut ties.
Yeah, they
like
just
a
didn't
month
officially. Yeah, but they said it like, yeah, we're indefinitely, whatever.
So sorry, Kyrie. Your shoes is $60 on Nike right now.
I'm dead.
I'll be your biggest supporter, brother.
I didn't get to do too much research on the Deion Sanders thing before we talked about it. However,
Stop. Wait. If we gonna do this, we stop. We gonna do this. I got stuff to say.
I was gonna talk about the
I want to
transfer
do it.
I didn't get to do much research on it, so I was kind of just talking off like somewhat general knowledge I already have on their culture and everything. I was gonna ask you how you felt about the transfer portal. That's what I was gonna ask.
I was gonna talk about transfer portal too.
You want to start with that, or you want to start with Deion?
I'll start with
it's all in
Deion
one.
and then move up
Okay,
as a
well,
kind of chronological timeline.
Since we already talked a good amount about Deion, I will say this: I wish he stayed longer.
Mm-hmm.
That is my biggest gripe. Everything else, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
That's
Let me
fine.
make this clear.
I'm not too
I
upset.
am not mad at him for accepting a job. I understand people who say in that position I would have took the job too. Ooh. Okay, let me explain because I think a lot of people are confused about what people are mad at.
Lay out the
And,
facts.
and people think they're mad because he took a job. No, people could care less. Here's what people are mad at, specifically HBCU people, students, alumni, and especially people that from Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi, all that. One, if I'm correct from what I've heard from Jackson State alum and students and people, Deion was not eligible to coach because he did not have a bachelor's degree.
Right.
Say HBCU organization and JSU combined to help Deion receive his bachelor's degree so he was eligible to coach. One. So he would have never coached anywhere because he didn't have a bachelor's degree. They helped him get that. He came. He told them, hey, we're going to put HBCUs at the forefront. We're going to get more funding. We'll move this. Whoop. Told him he was here for the long run. Left after 2 years.
2.5.
2.5.
Sure.
One, you're selling this dream of, hey, we're going to help you guys get more funding. Because mind you, let's look at A&T. I can't speak for any other school. I just know A&T and also just talked about this in the paper. HBCUs are massively underfunded. Since 1987, A&T has been underfunded by $2.9 billion in that 30-year span, or it might be 28 years. However many years that is, 30-year spans, we're underfunded by $2.9 billion, not million, $billion, but we were also just fined $2 million the other day for accepting too many out-of-state
Which is
applicants.
crazy.
So that just shows you how funding is for HBCUs. That's for funding in school general. So now imagine for sports.
But one thing about the funding I will say though is these bigger schools, They have their alumni give way more.
I'm not talking about no alumni.
But that's.
I'm not talking about alumni because this is a state-supported school. The state is the one that funds the school.
But I'm saying,
I don't care.
Everyone do get.
You know, at PWIs, alumni, unless you're a booster, do not donate back to the school.
I'm telling you.
No, they don't. I'm telling you what people are saying.
I actually did the research.
Not boosters. I'm not talking about boosters. You're talking about boosters.
No, I'm talking about alumni. 13% of Jackson State alumni.
That's what I just said. I'm not talking about alumni.
And that's what I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying. Okay, go ahead, finish your point. Because you're not understanding what I'm saying. Go ahead, finish your point.
I'm saying
bigger schools, the alumni do what?
Their alumni are more inclined to give money for sports program, knowing that their sports program is
you're talking
this
about boosters.
Or that.
That's what I meant. Boosters.
You're not listening. I know that
when
I'm reading, I know what a booster is, and I know what alumni is. Like they alumni do legitimately give more money than what Jackson State alumni do.
Are you talking about PWIs or bigger HBCUs?
I'm saying both. Like out of even A&T, they got 131 million from their alumni. Jackson State has 13%. That's all the money they get from the people that went there that are so mad about him leaving.
Why is
the man is giving?
Are you going to donate to your school when you leave?
Nigga, why wouldn't you? If you care about the school that much, why wouldn't you?
Because they already took 20 fucking thousand from you just to go there. What are you talking about?
So if they
that's enough.
So if they don't put you from this position to now I'm in this position where I'm making
because
this
once again,
you can't give a few.
This is how school works. This is not a private university. This is a state-supported school. It's not the alumni job to support the school.
I know it's not the alumni job to support the school.
We're not.
That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, if y'all saying we're underfunded in this, help the niggas out.
Do you know what we're in?
Huh?
We're in something called a student loan debt crisis. So people are $40,000 in debt from just going to school. Some didn't even graduate.
Nigga, and you expect them
to pay? Yes, you do.
And you gotta pay them back. But how many people realistically are paying back all their student
loans? If you don't, they're going to take it out of your check. They're going to take things that are in your name. It's just like if you don't pay your house bill, if you don't pay your mortgage, if you don't pay your car note, it's the same exact thing. They will take it out of your check. They will take things that you own. Just like if you go to jail, they'll say, oh, we're going to freeze your account. We're going to do this. Those exact same things work because it is through the government's assistance. It is through government funding. So if I'm $40,000 in debt, you expect me to pay off my $40,000 debt and fund the school that I'm paying this $40,000 debt to?
It's fund the school. Bro,
that's what donating is. You're expecting them to fund an athletic program that's not supposed to be funded through alumni.
I don't see a problem with yes, if I went to the school, giving the school some money. Yes, I don't see no problem with donating. Why? If you already know, if y'all have been complaining about we're underfunded and we're not getting, you can be the person to help. If you want someone else, but I'm saying if you want someone else, listen. If you want another man, this is what y'all want him to do. Why can't? Come on, man.
That's not what we want him to do. We did not ask him to fund. We're simply, if
he has no choice but to fund by staying there.
That's not funding. Working your job is not funding.
He's doing more than just working that job, though. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
What is he doing more?
If I'm giving you half of my salary, bro, I already only make $400,000 after being, I'm working the TV making more than this. I'm giving $200,000. That's not funding?
Mind you,
that's not funding.
This is what Deions said. I said, I'm not here for money. I'm here to help. So why now all of a sudden I'm giving you half my salary? Nigga, you said you wanted to come here.
But still, half your, first off, I'm only making $400,000. And now
he said it's not about the money. I have enough money.
Okay,
so now don't make it about the money now.
At the end of the day, $200,000.
And that's not, no, we're not asking him. And see, this is what I mean. Nobody's asking him to fund the program.
You're not.
They're not either.
No,
everybody has these same points.
Niggas like, hey,
no, they're not. We're simply saying, if you're going to help these schools,
we're not going to get We're not going to get the resources we were getting. That's what niggas is also saying.
Yes,
which come with.
They're not.
That's the same thing.
That's not the resource they're talking about. It's all the under. No, they're not. It's from the Under Armour deal.
From him. Watch his interviews. That's from him.
That's not his funding. Yes, that's
relationship.
Yes, but that's not funding. Is that how? If I know Derrick, right? If I know Derrick, right? If Donnie needs help with something, and I say, hey, Derrick, can you help Donnie out? Am I funding Donnie? No.
I'm using my relationship to help get them a sponsorship. That's not funding. No, they're not.
He literally said that in his interview.
He can say what
y'all are still going to have this. Y'all are still going to have this. I'm still talking to the AD. I'm handpicking the next coach. Why is it such a problem still?
That's not going to happen when he leaves. I guarantee. All the Sports Center posts, all the TV show that they had, all that left. It's the reason the camera crew was in that Colorado locker room recording when he was talking to the kids. Because that's his camera crew that he had at Jackson State. All that is leaving with him. His Under Armour deal is his Under Armour deal. That's going to come with him. They are still going to be an Under Armour school, but they had the most college uniforms out of any college outside of Oregon. You think they're going to continue to do that when Deion's not there? Be fucking for real. They're not. Yes, they're still going to be an Under Armour funded school, but they are not going to have the same relationship with Under Armour because the person who started the relationship isn't there. If you have a friend of a friend and you stop being a friend with the person who introduced you to that person, y'all are just associates. You gonna keep being best friends with that nigga that you don't really know? No, because the friend of the friend has been removed from the situation. That's how business works.
Do you take anything good from his relationship, like from him leaving out of Jackson State? You think anything good will happen with them now?
With Jackson State or him?
Yes.
With Jackson State, you think
I don't
good?
I don't
know.
feel like Jackson
They've
State
already had the whole team jumping in the portal. They had plenty of niggas decommit. What's good coming from it? What's good left?
Once again, well, I agree.
But let me finish my point. Because that's what I started on, my point. Niggas are not mad that he took a job. Niggas are not asking him to fund the school. It's simple that we helped you get a bachelor's degree so you can coach. And then you sold us this dream of we're going to do this. You didn't even have one graduating class. But
that's my point.
That is the only.
You didn't even have one graduating class.
That he didn't have
but
a graduating class.
Once again, he's taking all his relationships with him. He didn't leave anything behind for them to stand on. Yes, he brought all these players. Everybody.
Foundation.
Thank you. Because everybody says, oh, he gave them the blueprint. What's the blueprint? Because what did we just say? He got them the Under Armour deal through his deal with Under Armour. Michael Strahan, what was it? Shannon Sharp. He talking about, he got them all suited up through Michael Strahan's little suit business, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. By hey, can you do me a favor? Everything that all y'all talking about, the blueprint, is because Deion asked somebody to do this through his deal. Which means when Deion leaves, there's not going to be any more favors. He didn't do anything for them to substantially stand on when he left. That's the issue. It's not, he got a different job. He did this. No. He came there, used him as a stepping stool when he said he wasn't. When he said it wasn't about the money, he was doing this for HBCU after they helped him get a bachelor's degree so he can even coach, period. And then
still, we don't. I seen that too. I just don't know how true that is.
Did you see Deion graduate from college?
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. Exactly. So how did you think he get the bachelor's degrry? He
I didn't even know you needed. That was new knowledge to me. Period.
I'm pretty sure I don't think for NFL, but from the college perspective, you need a bachelor's degree to coach. And the reason that a lot of people saying this, a lot of people that are close to him, a lot of people Jackson, the reason he even took a job at Jackson because he's such a big personality. He didn't want to go and be somebody's assistant coach, so he went there. So he could start out as a head coach and then move on. They said his plans was always to be Power 5, which is fine.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that, which is fine. But don't sell the dream. Have them help you.
He wanted to coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he wanted to coach.
He wanted to coach.
But don't say, God called me here. God called me to Jackson, Mississippi to fix HBCUs to And like I said, I'm not asking him to be no fucking savior at all HBCUs. He's at one school. He couldn't do that. Yeah. But you didn't leave them anything to substantially stand on.
Now, my thing is, and kind of shift this into the transfer portal.
Yeah, now
I wish he could have at least made to when Travis made it to the league.
But I think Travis is gonna go with him regardless.
All of them are going with him.
That's my problem.
All of them are going with him.
He did get somebody drafted. The kid is playing well. He plays for the Lions. The kid's playing well. If he would have kept that going, and Kevin Coleman and Shadur Sanders and all those guys, if his first recruiting class, which was a big thing, by the way.
It was.
He had a really good class, too.
He got the number one recruit in the nation.
It's all coming with him.
Yeah.
By the way.
If he would have stuck it out 2 more years, I would have been like, hey, he got a graduating class to leave.
I think regardless of when he left, to me, the way I've been seeing it, people would have had a problem.
Some people would have always had a problem. Because when coaches leave,
Yeah.
Big FBS schools, they have problems. I had a problem with Willie Taggart left Oregon after 1 year. I had a problem with that. That's going to happen when you leave a school. But it's a little different with him because, like I said, they helped him get that bachelor's degree for him to do that.
I understand them helping him, but I feel like he also did kind of put, even though like niggas say he didn't do enough, he showed y'all a whole different thing than y'all ever seen before.
He
introduced y'all to
it could have been more.
HBCU football was on ESPN College Game Day.
Come on, yeah, they were putting FAMU and A&T. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
nigga, how long was that ago?
Nigga, I remember watching.
That was recently?
Yes, I remember watching A&T on ESPN on regular ESPN. I don't even think it's celebration. I remember watching them playing our conference championship game. That's what I'm saying. I remember us playing our conference championship game on ESPN.
It wasn't none of it. It was a regular season game that's on ESPN Game Day. You see what I'm saying?
FAMU did that before, a regular season game. Now A&T did not, but I'm speaking for A&T. I remember watching A&T just a couple years ago for their what was it, the MEAC championship? The MEAC championship to go on to the Celebration Bowl, and then of course Celebration Bowl was on ESPN every year too. But he's not the first to do these things.
I just wish he could have did it a little bit longer.
I'm
even
not
if it was upset because I know how people do feel a huge way about you.
Yeah,
and sometimes deservedly so because of what he said. And you have to kind of judge a man by that.
For me,
he should have built
a foundation. Yeah. That's what it is for me. Even if he left after these about a year, if he actually built something sustainable or a sustainable foundation, if he was,
we're not gonna know if it's sustainable now after we get to that point, though.
I'm looking at it. It ain't looking.
Now, my thing is, I don't know about getting JSU to like. FBS conference or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know about
that. That would have been hard.
One, that would have been crazy hard.
Yeah,
two, there's other teams that are just as, if not way more successful, that are in the FCS.
It don't necessarily have to be FBS. Even if you move them up and do what A&T's doing, move them up to the Big South, move them up, and because those are when you're in the FCS playoffs, that is a lot more attention, more eyes from draft prospects, things like that. That makes people want to go to your school.
As an HBCU student.
Mind you, stop talking about HBCU. Stop talking about the situation if you didn't go to HBCU. I'm saying HBCU. People don't know how that shit
works. How do you feel about HBCU schools moving up and playing white conference? Do you want that exposure, or do you want us to continue playing HBCUs?
I want that exposure.
It really depends, but I think it depends on if your program is that good. Because I'm not finna move up just to get beat on by these niggas.
I think he's specifically talking about the people. The people who move up are people that are
JCS, the top.
I mean, he's talking about.
If you normally move up because
if you can compete, then I'm all.
I want them to move.
So you don't want that. You don't want that rivalry with like Central.
I mean,
you have out of conference games
to play. Yeah, you can still
play those out of conference. Because we play Central this year, they're not in the Big South.
Yeah, right. So I'll play them saying rivalry teams. They're
out of conference. I mean, Alabama would be playing Albany FM and shit. So why can't niggas go down in their conference and go play FAMU or something? You feel me? I mean, I think personally, for me, the benefit, I understand the camaraderie of HBCUs. Oh, we're in the MEAC, I get that. But if everybody keeps talking about fixed HBCU football, fixed funding, get more exposure, you have to move up so recruits have more reason to go to your school. Now, A&T's a little different because we've been sending guys to the NFL, regardless if we is in the MEAC or not. Mm-hmm. But for other HBCUs, you have to move up so you can play in the FCS playoffs, so you can play against North Dakota State, teams like that have NFL exposure, so more recruits can say, hey, I'm going to have eyes on me here, and I can go there. That's if you really care about HBCU football, getting better funding, getting better equipment, getting better facilities, things like that, and being on the forefront. That's if you care about that. If you more care about the rivalry, camaraderie, state HBCUs, all right, you're good then. But me personally, that's what I want, personally. That's what Deion promised, personally. So that's what it's like, but I like I said, I ain't mad at the nigga got a job. I'm glad he did. He's the only black coach in the Pac-12.
So,
and I think if you seen him, like, when he walked into the facility, you can just tell, like, his eyes got big, like, well, I'm about to do something with this, like.
We'll get him to, like, an 8-9 win team,
probably 8 wins.
Huh?
Probably 8 wins.
First year, it's probably like first year, I feel like, at some point, I do think he's going to mess around and win a conference title. Nah. Why? No, listen, only because of the amount of transfer he's going to inevitably get. Outside of just JC. like
this ain't
JSU. Outside of this, I'm
this
saying
ain't the sweat.
outside
So
of
them transfer, that shit cool.
outside of, you gotta think Trent Sanders was a 5-star out of IMG that's talking about going there now.
He was
That's cool.
That's cool, bro. This ain't the swag. Niggas get 5-star every day. They got to go to USC, Oregon, Utah. Niggas who got
And
Utah got a defense of 8 niggas going to the NFL.
Listen,
so he get all these transfers if he want. They're transfers for a
as
reason.
a 5-star recruit, okay? As a 5-star recruit, you chilling. You know, you getting your in-home offers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you getting your visits and stuff. You only get a certain amount. You get US Lincoln Riley come in. You know, nigga ain't got no fucking. He ain't got no rings. He ain't got no nothing. And Deion Sanders comes sit on your couch. What school are you gonna go to? Realistically, as a black man, as a 5-star black. What
That's
school?
different for me, but I'm saying like some of those guys already.
I think you're looking at it from a standpoint of JSU. Listen, hear me out, because you're probably doing it not knowing.
I'm saying
because you're saying, oh, this 5-star, but there's 5 stars that go to every single
If you're a
school.
receiver, I'm not gonna lie.
Every single school.
You'll more than likely want to play. Not trying to diss Deion. You'll more than likely probably want to play with Lincoln Riley.
But look, I ain't even talking about that. But you gotta think, yeah, you can have this, oh, you're a 5-star, you wanna go there. Okay, but Alabama get 10 5-stars every year. Oregon get 4 or 5 5-stars every year. So, yeah, he can get these 5-stars, but so are other people.
Now
the 5-stars don't really matter as much when he's in the Pac-12 now, because when he was at Jackson State, nobody was getting people over a 4-star. So when he got a 4-star, 5-star, oh shit, he got a 5-star. Their talent is immensely over.
I'm not saying it like, oh, this what. No, I'm saying it like, okay, so now he can legitimately, seriously compete in recruiting. His facilities are seriously going to be able to match up with these other schools' facilities.
UCLA, Oregon.
He's not. I'm telling you,
The Pac-12 is already pretty
Yeah, that's
big,
what
so
I'm saying.
everybody in the Pac-12 is definitely-
I think he'll be like Purdue was this year, 8-4. I can see him being
coach, bro.
9-win coach, but he will never.
being able to get no.
He'll never play in a Rose Bowl in his life.
All right,
That's what you asking him to do. You asking him to take Colorado to the Rose Bowl.
I'm not saying this year or next year.
He's not going to be here past 2 years.
That's 3 years.
Yeah.
I would say, but that third, I think if he stays the third year, he will.
He's gonna
The
have
same
great
thing he
players.
just did.
Dan
When
Lanning
he
is the
went
first year
from-
coach and he won 9
When he
games.
went from 6-6 to 8-3 to 11-0.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like he's gonna do that.
Dan Lanning is
Trey
a
Sanders
first
not
year
even
coach and he won
Trey's
9
not even starting,
games.
bro.
I know.
He's not even gonna start, bro. He's gonna be the backup for some dude he bring on from JSU.
What's brother name? Lincoln Riley was his first year at USC, and them niggas was 11-win team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's gonna be tough.
Nah, that's gonna be. It's
not gonna happen.
They are gonna be moving to the Big Ten soon anyway.
In 2 years.
It's gonna
Which we
tell
said
us.
by the time Deion is gonna be
Probably.
getting to the door.
It's gonna tell us what type of coach he. Really,
I think he's a.
I think he's a good coach.
But I'm
He's
saying
at
though, like,
Colorado.
were you playing lesser competition? You know, at being that you were coaching at HBC, this is a whole different ball game. Power 5.
Yeah.
Whole different ball
Especially in
game.
the Pac-12, bro. Nobody separates. You have to be really damn good to win out in the Pac-12, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It does happen, bro. Like
Tell
even
me
Oregon,
it's
some of the
Oregon
years,
fans,
bro.
bro. It's not
like,
gonna happen.
yeah, you're not gonna go undefeated in the Pac-12.
It's saying, oh, I hate Colorado because Colorado sucked my whole life. So I could care less about Colorado. This is the Pac-12.
Yeah, y'all.
This is not gonna.
What's the love?
That's all I'm saying. Dan Lanning is a first year coach, and he won 9 games. Maybe it's probably about to be 10 because they play. Who they play in the bowl? UNC. Yeah. So he's probably going to be a 10-win first year head coach.
See, what's the name might be transferring, Drake May.
I did not see that.
He might be transferring. How y'all feel about this kid? He a legacy.
They said this is the most.
I'm using him as the example.
This is the most that's ever like. Went
Yeah, I think
How
that's
do y'all
y'all
feel about all these people transferring?
I love it.
You cool with?
I don't know, man. I'm
all about using the system that uses you. For years, coaches was able to profit and universities were able to profit off players doing this, giving them no money, only giving them stipends, all that. Now finally we got NIL deals. Now finally we got free player movement. I love it.
So you're cool with a dude like JT Daniels being on 4 teams in 5 years?
Yeah, if he want to go be asked all across the country,
Yeah,
let him
I
do
was about
that.
to say that's
That got nothing to do with me. If he want to go suck everywhere he can across the country in all 4 time zones,
You can't keep it.
yeah, I'm about to say he wanted the job. He just won't keep. If he want to go be asked in all 3, 4 time zones, whatever, how many years, that's on him.
I'm leaving this school. Nigga, you did that to yourself, bro.
That's
You did that to yourself. Like, what do y'all expect?
Yeah, it's a lot of kids, and this is fine with me.
Look at Joe Burrow. We wouldn't get Joe Burrow without transfer.
Yeah, so I see
I'm okay
niggas
with
transferring when you legit not getting the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what JT Daniels is doing. He's not getting opportunity.
Yeah.
No, JT
In Georgia, he wasn't getting the opportunity.
That's one school.
I mean, yeah.
What school did he go to after that?
He went to USC.
Yeah,
Georgia.
And then
He played at USC and lost his job.
He went to Georgia, lost his job.
So now you're
West Virginia.
getting the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So I'm cool with if you done. I feel like I'm better.
So
than
you saying they should have restrictions on the transfer?
Yeah, like if you done sat on the bench all year, okay, that's cool if you go on the transfer, bro. All right, I'm behind this nigga, and I think I'm better than all of them.
But what about Jalen Hurts?
I'm cool with that. He lost his job. He lost
The same thing he
but
made
he lost his
his
job to
These are different because you were using players that transferred once. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't see.
Now, I'm talking about-
I just don't see a downfall to the transfer portal. Like I said, if he wants to go transfer to 6 schools and be asked, let him. That's not hurting nobody. Like, let him do him. Whether he stayed at that school or not, he was never going to the league. So that's on him.
You're right. It's their choice. I don't care about
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
As who I am, if I feel like that's what I'm saying. If I sat behind, say me and you were both receivers, we both play the X, and they starting you the whole season, but I just know, like, dude, come on, bro.
You see what I'm saying? I see what you're saying.
So then
I feel weird about freshmen transferring a lot. Now, Texas A&M is different because everybody knows Texas A&M just gets a huge NIL deal because they live in Texas with no state taxes.
Yep.
They get the bread and they leave. And there's nothing wrong with that because Jimbo Fisher.
Do what you got to do, nigga.
But I don't know, bro. Like,
What's wrong? What's the problem with?
it's not necessarily. It's just like,
Well, what
You
is turning you off?
haven't even so first off, most of the time in college football, you're not going to play your freshman year anyway, unless you really want at a Power 5 school, unless you really wanted them to.
But let's say this. You're a freshman, right? Because you never know. You was a 3-star. The coaching and staff, they're not really working with you as much as you think you should be worked with. And then they get a 4 or 5-star at your position, that next recruit class. You don't think that's warranted to transfer?
of course,
So you don't know.
I transfer in a heartbeat, but it's when it's like you keep transferring over and over. It's like you're not getting anywhere, bro. Like,
what's the point?
You're delaying working at
That's why
Costco.
I said I'm not
You're
opposed
delaying
to.
working at Walmart.
I'm not opposed to a one time.
I don't know.
But
Maybe 2 max.
yeah, but you transferring 3 to you done played on 4 different college footballs when you only can play goddamn 3 years anyway. Or when you can be a 5-year redshirt
Now,
senior.
some of these people, the transfer portal say some of these players lie.
They do. Like Jalen Hurts
life.
It really
saved Jalen Hurts' life. That's why I won't.
But I'm cool with you.
Burrow.
I'm cool with you transferring when it's it's someone legitimately better than you at that position. You're never going to get the chance. You feel what I'm saying?
Something is just politics.
Like if I feel like I'm not going to get a chance, okay, I'm cool with transfer, bro. You lost your job.
Where's the Bucky Urban?
And it's not like you're losing your job, and it's like I think this guy might be better than you. It was a competition the whole time. That's how it was with Tua and Jalen. No, you were the starter to come out, and you stunk up the joint so bad that you lost your job. Now I got to transfer.
Where's the DJ?
Nigga, what?
Yeah. Nah, DJ different because they gave him the full season.
Yeah, and now you talking about something
They should have been.
you transferring. What you mean you transferring? Nigga, it's your fault.
Man.
I mean, bro,
It's your fault.
Maybe it's coaching. You never know. Like,
Yeah, it's all
I think
system.
part of it is coaching, but that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
It could be the system.
You a
It
whole
could be
fraud. What?
bro.
You are a fraud. What?
I don't know if that one fraud.
He on general. He's
No coach racist. So I've been waiting for his downfall.
Yeah, that was.
I think
He is
he's
racist.
living off generational talents. He's living on.
All colleges be doing that.
Whatever negative you gonna say about Dabo, I'm gonna agree, whether it's true or not. So.
It's just Travis Etienne.
all-
It was Travis and Trevor. That was it, bro.
All colleges do that though. Like
There too. I'm watching you.
Not Dan Lennon.
Nick Saban was living off generational talent.
Nah, Dan Lennon out there with Bo Nix.
So making it happen.
He making this shit happen.
Bro, you know he coming
Have
back.
this
Y'all
team.
talk about
Okay.
running back that don't
I know he is.
tackle. Like that's a generational
I'm
talent.
sad, bro. I do not want Bo Nix back. Bo can go home, bro.
Back, bro.
He didn't play bad this year. Though.
He's coming back.
He only lost in
He
one
turned
game.
it up. He turned it up during the end of the season. Like
Shit, the whole year.
Pac-12.
As soon as they wasn't playing Georgia, he started. Yeah, like the next team after Georgia, he went crazy. He actually played really good this year. Just don't come back. Go do your taxes.
Do your taxes, bro.
Bro, why I seen somebody tweet, they was like, Stetson Bennett not only is a new a campus legend at Georgia now, but he's a lock to go to New York. And in my head, I was like, is that like the TurboTax headquarters or some shit in New York? Where the fuck is he going, bro? But I didn't know they meant the Heisman thing. I was like, yeah, because I'm thinking they were saying he was going to the draft. I was like, where's he going to draft?
He's not
be somebody's agent.
He's gonna be last.
He has 20 touchdowns.
It's gonna be Caleb.
Yeah, it's gonna be Caleb.
I actually will come to the stand on Caleb. I didn't see the vision with that guy.
No, I did. Caleb been nice since like middle school. Like he's been him. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, how I feel about the playoffs? You think they got it right?
No,
it's not.
It's what is it? It's one is Georgia, 2 is Michigan, 3 is TCU, 4 is Ohio State.
I'll never say they got the playoff right because TCU got in. I'm sorry. I'm against you. I'm sorry. I'm watching them.
We talked about it though, but we talked.
What do you think should have got in over them?
Yeah,
whoever. I'm pro. Look, I understand people be like, oh, I hate seeing Bama every year. Oh, I hate seeing Ohio State every year. I hear you. But I would much rather see a competitive game in the playoffs than watch Notre Dame get 40 ball. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Now Notre Dame is...
They don't even win bowl.
Yeah, they independent.
Even last year, I think I've learned... Because last year, I gave it a pass. So I was like, oh shit, Cincinnati, they should get in.
I think
they got in there. No, they didn't. They got blown out.
No, they competed in the first half or something.
See, this is what niggas talk about. They competed in the first half.
They
competed in the first half, bro.
They played Bama, did they not? Last year?
It's 27-6.
Washington fucking blowout.
Washington did the same thing. I think it's
say blowout, bro. I don't want to see that.
As long as Washington, as long as Cincinnati didn't give up 40.
Yeah,
I think they were going to be fine.
No, bro. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you get 2 field goals the whole game, bro. I want to see a good game, bro.
Man, that ain't their fault, man.
What the fuck is that? Man, I want to see more. What was it? Was it Georgia and Bama that year where it led to like 6 overtimes when Baker Mayfield was a quarterback?
That was Oklahoma and Georgia.
I want to see that. I want to see that during the playoff.
I was about to say, come on.
What you mean?
I don't think Oklahoma won a playoff game yet.
I don't care. It's competitive. That's what I'm saying. I want to see competitive playoff. That's the point. He's supposed to be the best 4 teams. Well, it's supposed to be competitive. I don't want to see this fucking Oregon 50 ball.
You put like 380 on them boys.
Who on
Oklahoma?
LSU was just generational.
They were.
You gotta understand.
They were.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand. That was a special team.
Because even Clemson,
that was like they had freaking Keyshawn Butte as a 4th or 5th receiver. Come on, you gotta understand.
Come on, you gotta go.
Terrence Marshall was their 3rd option.
So you're cool with Ohio State being in and playing Georgia? You're fine with that?
No, I didn't. I wish they didn't play Georgia. I wish they played Michigan because I feel like that would have been a competitive game.
I think they would have won
against Michigan. Mm-hmm. They probably would have. I still think they should have won that first one. I think Georgia. I think Michigan just had a great day.
I think Ryan Day sucks. I think if you have bad DBs.
What I'm gonna say about TCU is, man, the committee has said that criteria multiple times.
I'm not talking about the committee no more.
And I'm talking about competitive games.
But so that's my point.
You said
Bama would have been a much more competitive game than Georgia. Tennessee would have been a much more competitive game.
All these teams have multiple losses, though.
Tennessee's is without their starting quarterback.
Yeah, and their backup has been pretty good, though.
He was on Michigan. He's not that good.
Who's the backup?
Joe Miller. He's
not. I just see. Tennessee actually went with it. Pretty good right now.
He can throw about 80 yards, but that's
I take it back. I just seen that one bomb to Jalen Hyatt. I was like, oh, Nah, he sucks. But Bama would have been a much more competitive game with Georgia or Michigan or
I think TCU will be able to compete with Michigan.
No, they won't.
You don't think so?
No, they won't.
I do.
I'm sorry. I watched the Baylor game. I watched that Kansas State game. What was the other game I watched where them niggas barely... Okay, Baylor's not. And Baylor was going to whoop it. Baylor was winning that. Like, what do we talk about that win when we was at home?
It's a conference game.
Come on, no, we're not doing that.
Bruh, conference games are
always... I seen Oregon 70 ball niggas in the conference. Stop it.
How often does that happen? If you look up y'all conference schedule right now, how many teams did y'all blow out?
From this year? We was blowing out half Pac-12. We was blowing out half the Pac-12, bro. We was 20 balling half the Pac-12.
Colorado.
I'll look at it right now. It's okay. I'm gonna look.
Arizona.
So who did y'all lose to? Utah?
Utah.
You lost to Washington.
Washington and Oregon State. Both ranked teams.
We beat the brakes off BYU. They was ranked at the top.
We beat the brakes off everybody.
BYU is in y'all conference?
No.
I was about to
I think
say
he just said
yeah.
Let's go down.
I don't know.
Stanford beat them by 20. Arizona beat them by 20. 45. We blew UCLA out, but they came back. They didn't come back. It was 45-30, but that 30 only came in garbage time. We was up by like 30. Blew out Cal by 20. Blew out Colorado by 39. Close game, close. I already said 5 blowouts. That happens all the time.
Also, what I'm gonna say too, the Big 12, it's like this every year.
They all stink, right? So why would the Big 12 team be in there playing fucking? Come on, you just proved my point.
They got one loss.
You just proved my point.
They won their championship.
They suck.
If all the other teams win the
frauds,
that's what I'm saying. You can't reward.
I understand that.
Yeah, you can't.
But they're frauds.
You can't reward Bama for
losing 2 games.
They didn't even play.
That's really why I'm really pissed off.
If Bama played the conversation,
it'd be different.
It would.
I wish they did because
It would be
great.
TCU was the only team
I think Georgia would.
that could have legitimately.
I think
they're beating
Bama by more than 10.
More than 10.
Yeah.
Who, TCU?
No,
Nah.
Georgia.
I
don't know because
Georgia going.
I've watched Bryce Young do magic against.
Yeah, but the only thing about it is I'm gonna say what I've been saying. One, Bama don't got the receivers they usually have.
They don't. I watched Bryce Young do the magic.
That's number one. Number two, that defense is also not what it usually is.
I see them.
Georgia has
that's the game I was talking about. The Kansas game. Where the Kansas starting quarterback got hurt in the first quarter.
Oh, I was about to say,
and the backup was whooping their ass the whole game until the end of the game.
This way good.
I watched that whole game because I remember I was watching that game. I said, "Oh, he got hurt. I don't want to watch this." I changed it to some game. It was I think it was an Oklahoma game. Oklahoma was getting blown out. I said, "Well, I'm not watching this either." Went back, and the Kansas backup was whooping their ass. Mind you, Kansas I think was 5-0 at the time, 4-0. They finished the season like 6-6 or some shit. 6-7.
Yeah.
So that lets you know their team is not good, bruh. That team is not fucking good. So I watched the Kansas game. I watched
the one team.
You cool with the 12-team playoff, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I watched it. See, that's when I would be okay with them making
the 4 team it just due to we have this argument every single year.
Yeah, I watched the Kansas game, watched the Baylor game, I watched the K-State game. Niggas do not do.
So it would be.
I'm cool with the 12-team playoff though.
It would be Tennessee, Kansas State.
I don't even think you need 12 teams. I was cool with like 8.
Yeah, if they would did 8 or just the top 10, I've been cool with that.
Yeah, Tennessee, Kansas State, TCU, Tulane. I don't want to see them. Yeah, I think they're playing somebody good this year.
They are. I think they're playing USC. Either USC or LSU.
They're playing USC.
Yeah. That's gonna be bad.
Alabama,
these
USC.
are the teams y'all want to see in the playoff. You just was complaining about competitiveness now.
That just basically means that
USC and Tulane will be a lot more competitive than TCU and fucking Georgia or TCU and fucking Michigan.
I think TCU and Michigan game will be closer than you think.
I think it'll be within.
Michigan just
it's going to be a
two-score
Ohio
State. Y'all think the fucking
I like Michigan.
that Baylor at the fucking buzzer is going to fucking play? Come on, shut the fuck out of here, bro.
It was a 1-score game to the very end. Like they popped off like 2 big runs.
Michigan is the second half team.
Yeah, it was.
That team sucks in the first round.
I think it's going to. I think it's going to be 10-score. Like
it's 10-point game.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
10-14.
Michigan is
more than 14 points.
No.
I was like, nigga, what?
Oh no! Like
I think Michigan's
10
going
to
to
14 points was going to separate them.
Michigan's going to put up 31 or 34,
and TCU's
going to have like 7 or 10.
Come on,
maybe 13 because they'll get 2 field goals after they score a touchdown.
34-20.
34-13 seems more likely to me.
34-21. So you got Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan, Georgia. In the national championship.
And Georgia blood runs Michigan.
Yes, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Honestly, it was going to be bad for whoever. Georgia is the only real actual
like legit powerhouse
competitive team. I don't think any other teams are really competitive.
I don't see no other team as a true powerhouse this year. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a true competitive
Georgia, like
team.
every game I watch is like, dude, these niggas, they're impressive.
Except for except for one.
So they got safeties out here not wearing gloves.
Missouri was whooping their ass, but
they can't be using wearing gloves, bro.
Yeah. That's already Derrick.
They're not gonna worry about getting picked.
Yeah.
Oh, they call it
South
too,
bro.
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They lucky Nolan Smith still not healthy. Man.
Yeah, Georgia was going to mud run whoever stood in front of them.
Back to back, man. Who would have thought? Yeah.
Yeah. Tired of seeing a non-competitive team in a 4-team format. A much larger format.
So you're fine with everybody with TCU in the playoff?
Yeah.
I just. If
I
you do what
really
you got,
wish USC
I understand you don't like the competitiveness. I really do. But if you do what you got,
But like I said, I don't think anybody's keeping it close with Georgia, so that's why I'm okay with it. Like, it's anybody, no matter who you put in that spot. Georgia was literally flinging them through the mud, bro. They're doing them dirt.
Ohio State really not. Nijingamia, he's not playing.
Yeah.
Again.
He
All they got is
He
Mark.
messed up his hamstring.
Nah,
they
they
already say he's slow. So
reports said that he's been healthy all year.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, you hurt your hamstring in week 4. It's hamstring. I've had a hamstring injury now.
They linger.
Nah, bro, they linger, but not no fucking whole season.
I get it. Look,
Not no whole season.
I'm supposed to be wide receiver 1 in the draft. No, I'm not playing.
Is he?
I'm simply not
Oh
playing.
yeah, he's one of them.
Before
Who else is coming out?
Preseason, yes, it was him.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison is a much smaller guy. I like Jordan Addison.
Quentin Johnson.
I don't see it. He looks like Kenny Galladay.
Tayshaun went back to school.
Yeah.
Is that Kenny Galladay Slender?
That's what he looks like, Kenny Galladay, bro.
Is that Kenny Galladay Slender, bro?
Kenny Galladay's pretty decent.
Kenny Galladay. No, he's not.
Alright.
Them niggas trying to cut him so bad in New York.
He was good as a line.
Yeah, I was about to say when he was with the Lions,
Got worse as he left.
I grabbed him.
That's what happens when you leave.
He's the only one.
I'm about to say he's the only one. That's how you know he's doing stuff.
Yeah,
He's the only one.
All them defensive niggas leaving.
They're
Astronomically better.
Niggas
Blade was the same.
It's the same play.
Alright.
How do you feel about the gunner y'all drafted in the first round?
Shut up.
That was crazy to me. I see.
Cause like, how do you feel about that? And don't say no bullshit that you try to say in the group chat.
Nah,
He did it in Alabama.
Yeah, like, come on.
I drafted him at night.
He
I drafted him night to be fucking a gunner. Shut up, bro.
He not that.
Nah, they were
How you
saying
feel?
they were saying that's how it was gonna get him more acclimated.
Yeah, and we
Man,
didn't
cut that
put
shit out. Put that
it.
nigga out here running post.
Yeah,
Don't
he
clear the safety
ran
out.
one route.
That's how you hold a nigga up. You don't run a nigga at fucking.
He had 8 snaps on offense.
Yeah, you don't want no nigga up.
How many
playing
punting snaps did he have?
Mid punt.
Nigga said, that's why he a gunner, nigga. That's why. Niggas knew he wasn't gonna be a
That's
gunner.
God, bro. That's God.
Nigga got up there, fucking broke one off on that side, bro. Broke one off right on Jameson Williams' side.
Running him over?
Snapping his ACL again.
I ain't gonna lie.
was scared.
That's a fireable offense, bro. That's fireable offense. Yeah.
How do you think I felt when Ron Rivera had Brian Burns? Brian Burns.
I heard about that. I was like, don't worry.
I was so pissed, bro. I was so pissed, bro. He had that nigga at gunner all the whole back half of the season, like 10 games. Oh my God, I was so mad, bro. Oh man, that is crazy. We got Amari Barno at gunner now from Virginia Tech.
That's dope.
That's funny as that nigga fast though. He ran a 4.3. So. I get it.
We don't care.
Okay, he don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
It was people like, bro, did you see his tape at Gunner, bro?
Is it good?
Yes.
No,
His tape at Gunner is good.
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you gotta turn him again,
we're
man.
not doing this.
He was hitting, bro.
That
He
nigga's
can
not
hit.
supposed to be at fucking.
He's
gunner.
not.
Like I said, that's a fireable offense.
That is a fireable offense.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
And
crazy.
you just want what's the name fired so Ben Johnson can be the head coach.
I do. Cutting shit.
You don't like Campbell?
We're winning games
I'm
now,
gonna get this off my chest. No. I'm gonna get it off my chest since you won't say it. Stop hiring defensive coaches. You know that's generational talent. Okay, I'm speaking for me.
Okay.
The Panthers want Steve Wilkes so bad.
Is this
Fans.
Ron Rivera slander?
No, so Rivera is a different guy. I don't know. He's
Jimmy coach.
Nah, but I said generational. He's different. Now, I don't know why, but he is the Jimmy Butler of coaches.
Yeah.
But instead of the playoffs, as soon as they say Ron Rivera about to get fired, this nigga is in there like fucking.
Bro, these niggas
Bro,
started 1-4, bro.
Alright,
bro.
He said, okay.
They started off.
Okay. Nigga, I remember. Okay, rookie year,
He was gonna get
5.
fired for like a couple years.
Rookie year, Cam 5. Second year, Cam 5. But when they was 1-7 and Cam got in that car accident, he was getting fired at the end of that season. And them niggas ain't lose another game. They finished 8-7-1. They didn't lose another game, made the playoffs. Next year, played fine. Next year, made the Super Bowl. 2016, he was going to get fired. What happened in 2017? 12-4. The only thing that didn't save him, 2019 Cam broke his foot in the first game. I promise to God, if Cam did not break his foot in that first game, he would still be the Panthers coach. Because it's something about Ron Rivera when he hears the GM and the owner and whoever else meeting about him, he just turn it on.
He was on the hot seat this year.
He just turned. He was on the hot seat last year, and they made the playoffs. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, but what I'm saying, I'm off of the defensive coach hires unless they're generational talents. I think D'Amico Ryans might be, but Steve Wilkes, I love you.
Nah, he's
okay.
D'Amico's one of them.
I love Steve Wilkes. Great guy. I really wish he could be my coach, but you should
They beat the brakes off the Dolphins, by the way.
Yeah, D'Amico's one of them. Yeah, he's one of them.
Anyways, D'Amico is him, bro. But it's time to let these offensive guys be the coach, okay? Because you gotta think about it. You hire a player coach, a motivational speaker like Matt Rule, like what's Brian's name? Campbell. You hire a defensive coach like Steve Wilkes, like what's Brian Tampa right now? Ty Bowles.
He sucks.
Yeah.
And all that's gonna happen is you might be good for the first couple of years, but as soon as that offensive coordinator leaves, you're gonna see how bad you get.
Man.
As soon as that offensive coordinator leaves, you're gonna see how bad you get.
I will hold off on Dan Campbell slander because we're winning games.
That wasn't necessarily
winning it the right way.
Mind you, that was not Steve Wilkes, Dan Campbell, anybody slander. I really love Steve Wilkes.
I think Dan Campbell's a really good players coach.
I like Dan Campbell as a good, decent coach.
Yeah.
But as soon as Ben Johnson leaves, you're going to see how bad that Lions team is.
Oh yeah.
If we hire Steve Wilkes and we get a good enough offensive coordinator to draft a quarterback and be good for the first 2, 3, 4 years, you're going to see how bad the Panthers get when that offensive coordinator leaves.
I don't know. I got an offensive coach on my side.
Okay, I ain't say all offensive coaches work out. I ain't say that.
I knew that.
I knew that they won. When he got hired, I said I don't know why they hired that nigga, but I gave him some time.
And Aaron Rodgers. What?
Yep,
That was the problem.
But yeah, let these offensive masterminds be the coach. That's the problem the Falcons made. They had who was it? Was it
Get you a Mike McDaniel. Watch what happens to
Who?
your team.
Dan Quinn.
No, Dan Quinn was the head coach. Who was the offensive coordinator the year they made the Super Bowl and Matt Ryan won the Shanahan.
And he went to San Fran.
And what happened?
I'm watching.
The Falcons sucked every year since. So yeah, let these offensive guys do what they got to do.
That guy would keep Ben Johnson another year at least.
You think they will?
Yeah, we're keeping. Nobody can hire him. Yeah, it's not enough body of work.
I'll hire him.
Joe Brady got interviews after his first year.
We
were 5 games.
The best college offense like ever.
It wasn't him. He wasn't the offensive coordinator though. He was only the passing game coordinator. Nigga.
Joe Burrow throwing 60 touchdowns.
I guess. He also was throwing to Thaddeus Moss, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson.
I guess. Look, I'm pro Joe Brady. I never wanted him to get fired. I just wanted Matt Rule out of there. So
yeah, man.
I wanted Nathaniel Hackett fired.
Y'all lost again, man.
You think y'all winning this week? Y'all play never mind. Y'all play Kansas City. You think y'all winning any more games this season?
It's over.
Okay, I'm glad you know that.
I gave
That's what I said. I'm cool with the
bro, I just watched us lose to a Lamar Jackson-less Ravens.
Oh, I thought you gave them when y'all lost to us. I
saw it was 9-3. I was like, bro, they got this one in the bag.
Y'all got blown out by us. I definitely would have gave up. Not even like trying to be like, oh, one team. No, we suck.
Yeah.
I would have gave up.
We don't.
Y'all
Yeah, me it, nigga. Y'all gonna beat us though. Shout out to y'all, gang.
How many wins y'all got? 5?
That's what I'm saying. They not that good, bro. They just fucking Falcons, bro. We got 4.
How many rings? How many
This
rings
year.
you got, nigga?
Oh, yeah.
How many rings you got? Now we can talk.
I need the Panthers to lose out though. I don't have no more time for this.
No.
It's probably not gonna happen. They probably gonna win one more game.
I
don't see them.
It's
Who
y'all.
you think they
Y'all
beat?
division games now, ain't it?
Well, next 3 games are hard games. Next 3 games is Seahawks, Steelers, Lions. I don't see us beating anybody.
I can see y'all beating 2 of those teams.
I don't know which
Cap. We're not beating the Seahawks. They're a playoff team. We're not beating the
I just
Steelers
think
because the
y'all
only reason we win games is because Donta Foreman runs for 150 yards and we don't let the other team touch the ball. He's not running for 150 yards.
I do think y'all still want to get the Steelers.
No.
I don't know.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's our only form.
It's going to be a low-scoring game.
Y'all think y'all beating us?
No.
Y'all could run on us.
Yeah, we could have run y'all, but I don't think we beat y'all.
Foreman going to have a field day, but they all
He is.
toast.
He is going to have a.
I get tired of hearing that. Whenever, like,
Y'all run defense is not good.
bro, I think it's good in general, but
Yeah, I think
every time, like, cause you know you get like the fantasy starts this for the week. It's always like he's playing the Lions.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Oh, I can't wait, because that's the championship game. Former's still on my team. So if I make the championship, I'm gonna have a blast.
8-5 game.
Okay, 8-5 in a row.
5 in a row.
Now he's somebody else on this couch.
Words of faith.
I got why I got a 93% chance, and I'm first seed in my division.
Because your division sucks. Our division is good.
Whoa, chill.
And it's not by
I got 3 good teams.
it's by top 6 period.
No, it's by top 3
it's
each one.
It's
It
top
is.
6.
I just checked the other day. I don't know why. Unless
I promise you, it's by top 6.
How do you feel about
I've been
drafting
watching it all year.
Derrick Goff Jr. and CJ Stroud this year?
see that show, not Derrick. That I hate that comparison. I don't know why they made that comparison. That's not at all the same.
Good Derrick Goff.
No, he's not. He's Geno Smith, nigga.
That's good Derrick Goff.
No, it's
Same
not.
one.
Geno Smith. No, okay, cut it.
Good Derrick
Okay,
Goff.
we're not doing that. Geno Smith is not Derrick Goff.
Bro, it's the same.
They're two completely different guys.
They're the same guy.
No, they're not.
The same.
Okay, then resign Derrick Goff.
No.
Okay.
We're already
Okay, like I said, I don't think.
We're doing. I think we're probably.
Watch the Seahawks not resign Geno. You know, if they don't, I hope we go back to the Jets.
tag it. And then we're probably gonna give Will Levis.
Yeah, Sean on.
You think y'all gonna get Will Levis?
points than Tim right now?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, his record in points for.
He got no.
He beat them by 7.
Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. Tips over that ring.
I thought y'all could get Anthony Richardson.
I think yeah, it's literally us.
I think Anthony Richardson is either going to be the Giants, y'all, or the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And I think because Seahawks have a second pick, they'll take defense first one, hold Geno a year or two, have Anthony Richardson behind him.
That sucks.
I know we don't got much time left on this pod, but I know you probably wanted to cook about the Lakers.
Me? Yeah,
And I did say that they wouldn't be that bad. I did say that. Now I would say
I just-
hold off on all the praise.
The only thing I was saying was
games.
the only thing I was saying
I'll
was
repeat my take when y'all done.
y'all were forgetting who Anthony Davis and LeBron James were
No, we
together.
wasn't.
Yes, y'all were.
We never said. We said
Y'all
will
said
never.
they sucked.
Yes, because they will never play together. That's what we said.
No.
You said a healthy season of AD and LeBron. We said that'll never happen. That's what we said. That said that'll never happen. And what happened?
He's sick.
He's sick.
He's sick.
But it ain't happened at all this season. Just so you know.
they don't play together. The last few games they were together.
You just said a few games. You talking about the whole season. It ain't happened at all this season. Bro, was like 10
And
games.
also, AD playing out of his mind. So if he gonna do that, MVP. What?
No, it's not. See, LeBron did run shit. This nigga,
not even LeBron.
This nigga,
Like, God,
he
damn.
on LeBron
God
team.
damn.
He talking about a nigga winning MVP with a below 500 record. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Cut that shit out. No, nigga. But I'll repeat my take.
There's still 60 games left in the season.
The first
Just know that.
pod after one game, opening night of the season, I said the Lakers are a play-in team or at best a 6 seed that will win one game and get 4-1 in the first round.
And you
Still standing on
You
it.
still have yet to apologize to Lonnie Walker too.
He still fucking stinks, nigga. He still
He's
fucking
averaging 18,
stinks.
bro. He's averaging 18.
Nigga, he sucks.
He averaging 18 as a
sucks.
fourth option.
He sucks.
Oh,
Nobody else is scoring on that team. He
They
sucks.
said Halliburton is just a point guard.
Nah,
Because
man.
the backup rookie snapped him. Is this true?
Hey, he is snapping right now,
Is
bro.
this true? Is he a
Start the rookie and Benedict Mathurin. They still got him
Imari.
coming off the bench. That shit is crazy.
He's still in his my career right now.
Yeah, he's still playing marker. He's still what's the cussing? You gotta get like 5 teammate grades of the D plus or more. He's still
Not
not
getting
getting
them.
He's not getting them. He getting the call for ball ignored too much. He is knocking him down to a beat. Here, bro. Yeah, they stink though.
I'm thinking
A lot of these teams stink. The
Yeah.
Bulls stink.
the East thing.
The Heat stink.
Nah, we don't stink.
The
The
Lakers.
Thunder don't.
We
Lakers-
we dealing with a lot of
The
injuries.
Lakers
though.
stink.
The Thunder 11-13.
The Thunder, the only reason you can't say they stink is because they're young. So it's like, oh, they're young, but they stink.
3 in a
They
row.
stink. Y'all are a better stink than the Bulls stink because these niggas 50. But y'all like 21, so it's like, okay, it's okay that they
They
stink.
played in like 8 games. So.
He stink.
That matters. It matters.
He got fake locks. So.
No, he
No, he
took him out.
took him out.
He took him out
He
for
only
the
did it. He only did it for the Patriots. Yeah.
I don't know why. Nigga got fake locks and
Nigga is a fucking million. He can do what the fuck he wants.
No, that's
Would you do it?
No, but
okay, then exactly. No, what the fuck are you talking about?
But if I want to do
Nigga
it,
got
if I
a
want to
bust
do
down,
something,
a 40-inch bust down with a clean shave.
if I want to do something, guess what?
Guess what? It's crazy,
If I
bro.
got that money and I wanna
All
do
his
something,
media
I'm
day
gonna
pictures
do
is
it.
all chin. It's just chin in that bitch.
He
Like,
straight
bruh.
said he shaved everything.
That
he
nigga
got
is
the lock,
crazy,
bro.
bro. That nigga's crazy.
If I'm a
Shout out,
billionaire like
Jimmy
that,
Holmes.
Listen, if I got that much money, if I want to do something, I want to do it, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay?
Okay, do it then.
I'm not going to do that, nigga. I'm not going to do that.
Do it then, nigga. I'm saying, Houston to play Dallas Cowboys, Texas, Tennessee, Titans in the next 3 games. Wait, what just happened? Why are they tweeting that?
What happened?
I don't know. They said
Sean Watson back.
He stuck it up the first game.
niggas knew he was not.
Yeah, he was. I knew he was really
played
rusty.
in 3 years.
Throwing his slant in the dirt is crazy.
He didn't play in 3 years. I
Yeah,
think
he was really rusty.
He stuck in the preseason.
He was bad.
All right, fellas.
Oh, they were just saying the Texans don't need no more pick. You know that. You think so? I see a lot of Texas fans saying they want to wait for
They be idiots.
That's what everybody say. I want to wait for Caleb Williams, and then when Caleb Williams comes,
And you don't have
he's gonna have bad games, and everybody has bad games in college. This is word to all NFL teams and NFL fans that need a quarterback. As soon as that kid has a bad game, I'm off.
See this Stroud. He didn't even have a bad game against Michigan.
Yeah, man.
He falling out the top
I don't
10.
want him, bro.
I said okay. Don't want him.
Okay.
Me? I want that nigga. Okay.
I'll be like, bro, why does every college quarterback have to play a perfect game?
Every game.
Every game.
Every
for
game.
a whole season and go undefeated.
Every
That's the
single
only quarterback
game,
y'all
bro.
want, bro.
Nah, I'm good. Everybody in Canada.
They be like, oh yeah, bro.
Come on.
That's what they want. Period.
I don't want every
In
Richardson,
sports,
bro. I don't want this. I don't want
You
this
can't
dude.
have no bad games.
Like, yeah,
Especially
bro.
in the league.
He's a developmental quarterback, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
He's
bro.
still learning, bro.
Niggas be like, oh, the next Josh Allen, and be like, nah, bro, that nigga stink, bro. Nigga,
You gotta
Josh
develop,
Allen
bro.
took 2 years, bro. It took 3 years.
You gotta develop.
All right, bro. Do what y'all want. But yeah, I see a lot of Texas fans saying, "Nah, wait for Caleb Williams."
They be idiots.
You think so?
If you pass on Bryce Young,
Nah, I think Caleb Williams might be better than Bryce Young. Now.
I think he might be, but I think if you're in position to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right now,
you know
like-
my take. I said he might be better than Bryce Young. I still would take a quarterback this year, bro.
and then on top of that, who said you going? Cause
No.
To
The
get
Texans
Caleb
don't
Williams, but you gonna need the number 1 pick.
and they
not
don't
happening.
have them drafting Henry. What's his name? Henry Anderson. Is that his name?
Will Anderson.
Will Anderson. That ain't gonna get them no more wins than what they got now. They suck. They are ass.
That is a bad thing.
So yeah, they are a team that could wait a year. They can. If they wait, they keep Lovie Smith.
First pick.
They keep Lovie Smith. They keep
They be setting us black coaches
Kyle
up,
Allen,
man.
bro.
Oh my god, y'all got
Nah, low key they did. What's his name dirty? Because he shouldn't have got fired. David Culley, is that his name? The dude who's coaching? Because they got like 4 or 5 wins last year,
Yeah, I don't.
and they fired him.
They be setting niggas up, man. What you expect?
They said you doing too good, bro. Cut
These
that out.
bums.
You doing too good. Cut that out,
These
bro.
bums over here.
I think I already knew, like, mid-season he was getting fired. I think I already knew.
Who, David Culley?
I think I already knew he was going to get fired. They didn't like
I just don't like that because he was actually winning them games.
That's how it is. That's how I feel about Flores.
huh?
He was winning games too, though.
He was. I seen a lot of stuff behind the scenes that he was beefing with the front office a
Yeah.
lot. So I think it was more.
You know, I did my research paper on that.
Really?
On Brian Flores. Yeah, my
I
teacher
took
liked
that.
it. He gave me an 87.
Yeah, like
He ain't liking the
A B plus?
I'm
I'll
good.
take it.
Nah, I think it was more of him beefing with the ownership and front office more than it was like his
and
performance.
they had like the tanking thing going on. They had
And he didn't want to.
They were trying to
And
get
the
Tom
Brady
Brady.
thing,
Yeah,
He
didn't want Brady.
Nah,
Well,
he
he
didn't.
didn't want to meet with Brady at all.
He knew it
because
was,
it was
he knew it
tamper.
was against the laws.
Yeah, he was a by the book guy. He wasn't trying to tank. He wasn't trying to tamper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they was not
Crazy
cool with
thing
that.
is, bro, they tried to pay this nigga to tank, and he still
Yeah,
said
he
no.
said stand no.
Taking in the NFL is not as often as people think it is.
I keep trying to tell people when they say-
if you do take, you get caught taking.
I think the only people who really tank has been the Texans. If you look at it, because
Yeah.
David Culley won now.
Oh.
David Culley won them 5 games. They said that's enough for you. Fired him so they could get the first pick. I'm pretty sure that's why he got fired because he didn't do nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure that's why he got fired. But I'm trying to tell people that tanking does not happen in the NFL,
Yeah.
except for maybe once.
Nah.
Because every time I say the Panthers need to tank, get a high pick, move.
Nah, you do
How
it-
many times has
you do
tanking
it-
worked,
you
bro?
do it 1 year, but you have to do it correctly.
I don't think anybody has done it except for the Texans.
Bad.
Yeah.
Like, the Texans were just bad, and they are. They're just bad.
But I think they're tanking because
the game.
they had a coach who could subsidize them winning some games even with a bad team, and they were like, "No, that's enough."
And
That's why I think. That's how I'm saying that. That's why I think they're tanking because they had a coach who was getting them wins with a bad team. Mind you, the Texans last year was worse than this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Way
and
worse.
they fired him. So I think that's a tank. But when all these Panthers, I say Panthers need to tank. Panthers need to tank, get a high pick. Well, when does tanking ever work? Play me a time tanking ever work. The Browns tanked it. No, they didn't. The Browns is ass.
Yeah.
Nobody in the NFL has tanked.
Bad, man.
That's why.
Except for maybe the Texans this year.
Maybe
the Dolphins a while ago too.
What year? Because a lot of people try to say, oh, when they had Flores, they were tanking. No, they weren't. He wouldn't let them tank.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what people say.
They're going like 7-9 with Flores.
That's what I'm saying. People love saying when this tanking work. They never did.
Right before him?
I thought about the Jags and the Jets that 1 year.
No, they just stink.
But they were
That's what I'm saying. Nobody has ever tanked.
We were taking. People were telling us like, bro, we should take on the rest of the year.
No, y'all
take this. We should just take next year and we for Caleb, bro. Like, no. You know.
This is what I think tanking works. If you are a bad team, i.e. the Carolina Panthers, your head coach has been fired already. Mm-hmm. You have a chance to get a top 1-2 pick. Mm-hmm. Your interim coach most likely is not going to get the job. Yep. Tank. It's no need to win meaningless games, dude. Your interim coach is not going to get a job after this.
It's not going to happen, though. Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm setting a situation. Your interim coach is not going to get the job, so it doesn't matter if he wins the game or not. The whole coaching staff that's staff now was hired by the coach that just got fired. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be gone also. The players that's on your team now, it creates a bad locker room. What is the difference between a 2-win locker room and a 5-win locker room? It's not. They're both bad. Yeah. So just tank.
Now,
that's the only time I think it's okay to tank.
With the NFL though, how hard is it to legitimately tank?
You have to. I don't think it's that hard.
And they not be able to know it, like people not be able to notice. Like
I honestly don't think it's that hard. If you're in that scenario, your team's already bad.
Yeah, but you have to be bad enough. Yeah, it don't be that many teams.
It's really
legit be bad teams.
It's really just Houston. Like if Houston just lost out, nobody really bat an eye.
Now, I promise. Let me say
maybe like the Bears or like,
no. Let me set a step. Let me show you
Bears,
something. Let me show you. So let's say I'm the Panthers coach, or I'm the GM, whatever. Yeah. I want the team tell me tank without getting caught. This is how I do it, and you can't tell me this will not work. Play your young players. Start Imari Barno opposite of Brian Burns. Yeah. Start Brandon Smith at middle linebacker. Start
that's what we did last year. We were bad.
Okay, but listen.
We were just like, man, I don't know if we're gonna win the game.
If he wasn't hurt, start what's the name? Matt Corral, and throw that bitch 35 times a game. But stop running the ball 30 times a game because you're holding on to the ball and winning games. If you run the ball 15 times a game, throw it 35 times a game with Sam Darnold or Matt Corral.
But then
you will not get caught.
Niggas are gonna look at you. Why are you throwing the ball 35 times with Sam Darnold and Matt Corral?
That's who was it yesterday that just threw 50 times and they
Brady.
No. Sunday, somebody threw 50 times and they are ass. I cannot think of who it is.
Mike White?
I don't think Mike White's that bad. But yeah. What? Nobody better not air?
But they also don't have.
I'm saying for that quarterback.
Yeah, they air.
So you can throw the ball 30 times.
They air it out, but it's not Zach Wilson.
And by the way, Baker Mayfield was already throwing the third ball 25 times when he was starting anyway. So what's 5 more times? So that's what I'm saying. Nobody would notice. They'd be like, "Oh, the Panthers just stink."
That is the closest thing to actively tanking.
Exactly.
Like
that's
NBA would not get caught.
Yeah. NBA tanking, they don't care.
You would not get caught if you did that.
Yeah, that's the only way. But that's what we did. But you also have you have to have a bad enough roster to get a top 3 pick. You do. Mm-hmm. There's only maybe a couple that obviously
Texans,
Bears.
I think the Panthers have a bad enough roster to get a top.
Yeah, I do. Now y'all defense is way above.
I think we have a bad enough roster because
the only thing y'all missing is really quarterback and DBs.
Stop. No, we got.
You only got one DB.
No, we got Jeremy Chin and Xavier Woods.
But see, I don't be counting them hybrids really as because bro, you play in the box. I know, but at the same time, that's more of a linebacker to me.
And yeah, this isn't gonna be long, but it's alright. I think we got a good corners too. I'm sorry, I don't see this.
Partially torn meniscus.
Suck it up, hurt, bro.
That makes no sense.
Suck it up. A meniscus, you don't even have to get that shit fixed.
You just got to rehab.
Yeah, so stop bitching.
Nah, but the kneecap, you ever dislocated your kneecap?
No.
Okay then.
You gotta stop being a bitch. No.
Huh?
It's okay, man.
I know that shit hurt.
It did.
I dislocated my shoulder twice. So there you go, nigga.
Okay.
And I
That's
played.
your shoulder, bro. Your
Oh,
kneecap.
God.
There you
There you go.
can't even.
Stop
That
crying.
and a partially torn meniscus. What can you do?
Stop
You
crying.
can't stay on
Stop digging.
You can't. You can't stand up. What can you do?
Stop digging. Yeah, we wrapping this bitch up though.
Yeah.
Anything y'all need to say?
Nah,
Wrap this
man.
up?
We love you guys.
You're not going.
We appreciate you.
Pod over break.
We might get.
We got.
It depends how many times you in Charlotte, because we're gonna be in Charlotte. We
got-
might get one pod in.
We got a filler episode.
We got a filler episode that we supposed to do the week before, or the one before this last episode that dropped. We got one before then, so we'll drop that. So we'll have y'all have that pod, and then we might drop one.
Maybe
pod.
around Christmas if you come.
Yeah, if he not gonna be here for Christmas. He
I
gonna be here.
might.
You
I
might
will
be
be here. I will be.
Well, I won't be there for Christmas.
I will be in
I'm gonna be in
Greensboro
Florida,
Christmas
and then I come back.
night. I might be going to the
Christmas Eve, I'm be in Florida.
That's the only time you coming?
Nah, I'll probably be home for it.
Yeah, so if he come back to Charlotte sometime, we'll do one. Most likely it'll be one and then a filler episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't think I come
Which
back.
is
to
only
Florida
3 weeks
until
anyway.
26.
We get this.
Yeah,
We'll
we
be gone
good.
for 3 weeks. 2 episodes. Yeah.
4.
We only give
The first week of January.
we
The class
miss a
starts
week
on
all
the
the time anyway.
Yeah, the class starts at 9.
Yeah, I'm probably
The
going
night.
home.
But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back that
I'm
first
not
week
coming
of
back until the
January.
goddamn night.
I don't know. We gotta figure out some stuff.
I will come back that first.
I'll be
week.
working anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta work, so that's why I'm not coming back.
Oh, you
I need
will.
as much money as I can get.
Got perform.
Especially the week I'm be in Florida. I ain't gonna get no work then.
Trust me. I don't feel like buying this furniture, but I will.
Yeah, but
I
I
will.
don't want to go to work today.
Oh, you work today?
I worked yesterday.
What time you work today?
I would work at 5.
You know,
I'm probably gonna go early.
it's break now, so
Yeah.
I'm finna go crazy.
That's why I said I'm not coming back to the 9th.
Yeah.
Not coming back to the 9th. Or the 8th.
Might mess around and work 2 jobs.
I'm gonna think of doing
I didn't say he might do bail on weekends.
I might.
I told him
Postmates. Check out my Postmates card.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
something.
got my Postmates and my
It's a card.
Instacart card on gang. I got it.
That's what you
It's on my Apple Pay.
Pay.
It's on my Apple Pay. I got that shit.
Quick money.
On game, bro. Need something right quick, bro. We gonna make $15. 2 deliveries, bro.
DoorDash used to be hitting though. You do that for a night, boy. You made about
used to hit.
140, 150.
I don't know what happened, bro. That shit ass, bro.
I used to deal with COVID. Boy,
When COVID first started hitting, bro, but I don't know what it is, bro. Ever since the PS5 dropped, that shit
I'm
ass.
about to say, nah, I was doing that shit last year.
Nah, that shit was ass.
During the
At least in
summer.
Greensboro was ass.
Nah, I was see in Charlotte. Charlotte, it be booming, especially if you go near downtown.
terrible, bro.
Go near downtown to South Park. Oh boy,
Here is terrible.
The Postmates in Greensboro for like a day or so. I was like, God.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I remember I was doing it for like an hour and I made $7. That's what this shit sucks.
I'm just wasting cash, bro.
Bruh, this shit sucks.
that's not even minimum wage.
I had 2 orders. One was $4. I think the other one was $4. So it was like $8. But that shit sucked, bro.
Man, yeah, might go to the Lions Panthers game.
I wanted to go so bad, bro.
That might be, part of our playoff run on some shit. So, type shit.
Oh yeah, we can wrap it up.
Things of that nature.
Things of that nature.
Talking shit.
Talking crazy now, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that game so bad, but I'm being Florida. Good.
Where to? We'll see y'all later.
We'll see when y'all get one. Y'all get one when y'all get one.
Yeah, fact. Y'all niggas will see us over break.
Cool.
But y'all know what it is. You know what it
Appreciate
ain't.
all the support, man.
Type shit, things of that
The
nature.
niggas that ain't watching,
The big drop.
fuck you.
Gotta keep dropping.
Yeah, man. I think this
We be dropping. Some of my friends don't even watch. I don't fuck with that.
That's why I don't expect niggas to watch.
I send it.
Yeah, I don't expect
Send
niggas
it.
to
I
watch.
tweet it.
Yeah. But that's it, man. You know what it is. 4 for 4 boys, Pod Fathers, the
Have a
best in
Merry
the Pod
Christmas.
Nation, the Poderational podcast.
How many you got, bro? Let's see.
I forgot the one. I had so many, but I did it for intro. I cannot remember what I had. The Pod, yeah, we said the Pod Fathers.
It's poderational right here.
Yeah, it's
This is
poderational. So you know what it is. Come join the huddle. We'll see y'all boys again in a week for when I drop the filler episode. First down.
Wow.